There's something really going on with our sound. I don't know what it is.
You know what it is?
I don't. Like, I don't know why that didn't start. It might have been because I didn't press before we did it. And I had unmuted him. Oh,
Can you hear us now?
Yeah,
How about
everybody
now?
can. Everybody can.
Cool.
There's something wrong with our stream, but we're gonna mute now. here. I was just getting ready to tell Smalls, his sister. Hi, it's so nice to meet you. We love Smalls. So it's anybody in the Smalls family is great. I was just going to say that.
I agree.
Yeah. That was
Hello.
That was the whole thing I was getting ready to type, but I don't have to say that now because our faces are on screen.
They are. It still happens faster than
It
I
really
remember.
does. It really
in our last
happens
intro.
too fast.
Yeah.
Even though it's 5 minutes, like timed out.
Yeah, I don't know what to do about this.
I don't know.
I'll get used to it someday. Probably not.
We could take a poll on that, and anybody that said no would win. But all of our friends are here already. So many friends. I have seen Joe and Cass and Rox and Tina and Smalls, and by proxy, like by
Roxy?
by Roxy. No. Is Roxy here?
Yeah.
Roxy's here too. And oh, I lost my track. Who did I miss? So many people.
I
got stuck on Smalls and then Proxy Roxy and then so many people. And also I can see ThatEflatguy's face. No one else can. Well, you can.
I can.
But yeah, he's waving to me
Hi.
and adjacent. So here's the thing about our way that things are set up. One, our audio is a whole hot freaking mess that I still need to work on. And two, in Zoom, we have it so that our guests can see my face, but not adjacent's. So if anybody here that is in our Trello, which is where I keep all of the things I need to fix and do, could make me a note like, Vibing, fix it so that your friend, like everybody can see you. I know how to fix it. I just haven't fixed it because I keep forgetting. I just need to know to do that. So like things to do. Vibing, fix the things. That's what needs to happen.
We can make that happen.
Yeah. Steven. I still want to call him Cleveland. I like that part of his name better than the Steeman part.
You can if you want to.
Is that okay? Is that okay, Steeman friend? Can I call you Cleveland? Because that's what's in my head. I'll wait for a response. In the meantime, actually, I won't
take your
just
time.
wait for a response. I wanted to say congrats to Roxy, the Roxy Paradox. If you're not already following her, you should. She just hit 1K. Pew, pew.
Pretty awesome.
I'm not going to call you worse. I'm going to call you Cleveland. Da, 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 da.
I like it, Ryan.
I can't see your face when I'm on Zoom. Wait, so I shouldn't let anybody see Jason's face? Is that what you're saying? Never show a Jason. Stuart. No, for real. How are you? I hope you're doing well. I know that you have needed to have some like things under the hood fixed. And I hope you're doing well. I've been thinking about you a lot lately, which is really odd because I don't really think about my nemesis all that much, but we're just gonna like go
If you
with that.
need me to delete another one of his messages just to make you feel better, I'm open.
Sizer Man, welcome in. Everyone, we're so happy that you're here. I've got to say, there are times,
Good to hear you're doing well,
thank you
Stuart.
so much, Tina French. Also, Roxy, our Rocks. There's a tree attacking me. This sweater and this tree don't get along. Thank you for your resubs. We really appreciate it. I've got to say sometimes,
Thanks
and
for
I
that
don't
gift
know
sub,
if
Tina.
other streamers feel this, but there are some times, it's kind of like going to the gym where you're like, it's going to take a lot of work to get there. I know it's going to be fine. It's going to be good. Like, I really like feeling strong. So like when I go to the gym, it can be strong, which has been years for me. Thank you so much for that gifted sub, Tina. I appreciate that.
Tina, thank you again.
I've got to check some flamingos at you. Don't forget.
No, I won't forget.
You'll try to forget. I have missed it since the beginning of COVID. I haven't gone to a gym at all. And I used to go to gyms and I loved feeling strong, climbing the rock wall. But I haven't felt that strong in a long time. And even though I loved that feeling, sometimes they were just like, ugh, I can't go to the gym. but then you get there and it's good. I kind of feel like that sometimes with streaming. I don't know if other people feel that way, but there are times where it's just like, for us in our show, we have so much that we have to get ready that the build up is like, I can't get over the build up. But then you actually get there and you're like, oh my goodness, all my friends are here and I'm so excited and I can't even wait. It's amazing. The only thing that kept me going this week is we have actually some really amazing guests. Well, we have one amazing guest, and then we have a couple segments that are pretty amazing as well. And that's the thing that was keeping me going, like getting things ready. Like, I have to do this this secretarial work hard thing, but I get to talk to ThatEflatguy. And I was just putting on my makeup at warp speed, and I was like, okay, these are the things you have to remember to talk to ThatEflatguy about. I can remember one of them.
Good job. That's better than none.
Yeah. It's better than none. So, before I forget that one thing, let's quickly move into our table of contents so we can get ThatEflatguy onto the screen.
Sounds good.
All right, table of contents. Is it gonna work? So no one else can see this, but we can see the green room. ThatEflatguy is ready. He just filled up his cup way to the top. It was with water out of a Brita filter, and it was a giant glass, but he's ready. It was amazing, and I wanted to chuckle so hard, so I waited 30 seconds and then did it. So tonight we have ThatEflatguy, which I'm really excited about. We have fun and games with Adjacent and Vibing. We're gonna play some What Do They Stream, and I don't know who we're gonna play with.
You're joining me?
I'm going to join you.
Wow.
Our wonderful, amazing mods, Cosmic Jammies, went out and found somebody for us to try to guess what they stream.
It's amazing.
I have no idea. I'm hoping I don't make a fool out of myself. I'm hoping I make a fool out of you.
Again?
No, I mean, I love you.
Mm-hmm.
We do owe you a few things. There's a few things that I know that we owe you, which is primarily a wall spin.
Oh, we're spinning the whole wall?
The entire wall is spinning.
Oh, man.
Also just like a spinner, because we made it to our goal of $50, which gets us a spin. But also, I seriously can't remember. We talked about the fact that you did dad jokes.
Mm-hmm.
And then we talked about the fact that I knew we had some useless information and things in the room, but I could not remember if we actually did them.
Yep.
So I've just got something in the room in case we don't.
You're prepared.
I am prepared, and I will share that with you. Then we do have Irene Pena Music giving us an update, and then we also have the emote wall with JoJo, and also what's on the calendar, which is going to be super confusing because I forgot to update those buttons because I was having a hard time with the emote wall buttons.
It'll be fun.
I really hope we don't get as much as I do love raids from amazing people of whatever. I love them all. I hope that none of the people that are my fangirl moments raid when we're trying to do that, because I'm going to screw it up and it's going to be big.
Cool.
Yep.
Let's hope it happens.
No! Team Vibing! Why are you never on Team Vibing?
I'm on team content.
That's great. I love you too.
Love you.
Yeah, go away.
Have fun with it, Ryan.
Yeah, you go away. Hello and welcome to the show. We're so happy that you're here tonight. How are you?
Hey, I am doing well. I'm so excited to be here. Thanks for having me. Hello, island friends.
I have to say, everyone, please help me welcome ThatEflatguy to the show. I like using people's screen names. I have a really difficult time. But I
It's
don't
all
know.
good.
I don't know how to say that E flat, that guy, E flat guy. That E flat guy sounds like a lot.
Yeah, I think a lot of people usually shorten it to E flat guy or E flat. Nobody's ever shortened it to guy,
Hey,
or
guy.
nobody's ever shortened it to that. So it's usually that E flat guy, or E flat.
I think tonight I'm going to break all of the things, like break the entire internet by actually calling you Ryan. I know.
Oh my gosh,
I don't know what to do with that.
I don't know either. Yeah, no, it was totally great.
are
You're
you gonna
welcome
be
to
okay
call
with
me
that?
Ryan. I think I will. I will self-soothe and I'll be okay.
We'll get through this together.
Yes.
It's a thing for me. Like we had I call him Subby. What's Subby's name?
Yeah.
No,
Jack.
not Jack. What was his name before?
Subtracticat.
Nope.
No.
Sub
Young sub?
Young Sub 3. Right? So Young Sub 3, I shortened it to Subby, and then he took sub out of his name, and I'm like, I don't know what to do. Like, I'm in the water panicking. Like, that's my status at the moment. Like, I don't know how to do that, and I kind of feel like that with you, but I'm gonna just, we're gonna get through it together.
Deep breaths. It's like one of my favorite scenes from a really stupid movie.
Ooh, I love stupid things.
Talladega Nights. I'm not sure what to do with my hands.
Oh my goodness, I don't know what to do with my hands on a daily basis. So I like really felt that scene because I was like, me too.
That's what you have the tiny hands for.
That is what I have the tiny hands for. And it's like tiny hand inception over here. We got tiny hands on tiny hands. Rox does not love it. Gotta get it all in. Yeah. No. I'm actually working with a couple of our mods on how to do like a point redeem where tiny hands turned on equals one thing, and a little bit more turns it off, and a little bit more turns it back on, and a little bit more turns it back off. So it's like a whole tiny hands ladder. Can you imagine tiny hands on a ladder? That'd be ridiculous.
I cannot. I'm also getting distracted by chat a little bit because Stuart is worried about the lights behind me. They might fall over at any moment. So I'll keep you guys in suspense. We'll see if they make it.
I'm really confused. Why are they going to fall over? Stuart.
Because he noticed they're not like hanging along the door frame completely.
Oh.
But they are kind of.
They
I
look
did that
on
on
the
purpose.
corners, though.
Yeah, they are. So I did that on purpose so people could actually see a little bit more of them. Because as you notice, the camera doesn't go all the way up to the edge of my door frame. So.
Mystery. It's mysterious.
Yeah.
Yeah, the internet can be a crazy, crazy, wild place out there with like door frames not quite in shot. Yeah, it can be crazy. Speaking of crazy, the one question I remember from putting my makeup on that I needed to ask was, how do you just... Oh God, this is so dumb. But also something that like stuck in my head. We have the LG Music. I'm sure they want to hear the answer to this question, so we're gonna give them just a moment because the LG Music is rating us with his Taco Squad, and we should welcome them properly before I ask my most important question I've ever asked on this show, which is not even a little bit important, but one I need to know the answer to because my brain doesn't tick quite right. So here is our raid song. Welcome, raiders. We're so happy that you're here. You've just entered Island Vibing Presents, and we interview and introduce you to amazing people like that E-Flat guy, which you probably already know because he's pretty amazing, and one of LG's mods. So I gotta chuck things at adjacent too. I can't forget that. That's one of my favorite parts of the show, other than talking to amazing people. Here's our raid song.
You made it to our island, made you live never guess who you'll meet. Pull up a chair and rest your weary feet. You traveled across some choppy twitch seas. We're glad you're here with Jason.
Nope. I don't know where he is. He's gone.
Hey.
The fun thing about our raid song is our guest used to be able to hear it, but that guy could not hear any of it.
I actually turned up the stream a little bit, but of course, it's behind, so.
You're like, why is she dancing and pointing at me? This is weird. It's all right.
I turned it on so I could hear it a little bit, but yeah.
Yeah, we had it so it was working, but there was a massive delay, and I don't know how to fix it. I don't know how to fix it, and it makes me super, super, super sad that I can't fix it immediately, but it's in my to-do list on Trello. I'm going to throw things at my husband real quick, and then I'm going to get back to that question I have. It's over there.
Should we duck?
You should probably duck. If they get towards you, you'll probably get hit, but I'm supposed to stop short. We have Tina French with a gifted sub to Miss Carly Singh. Oh, I got that one in. We have a gifted sub to Rahomo. Rahomo, welcome in. Right. We have a gifted sub to a Sizer Man. Oh, I missed. And then we have Stuart Hayek with a gifted sub. Tina, missed on that one too. Tina is on fire tonight. And then we have a resub by Miss Rocks, who I think fixed her window, right? Is that right, Jason? Did she fix it?
Getting there.
Getting there. Okay.
Okay, bye again.
Bye, see you later. Okay, important question.
I'm listening.
When I put together you can't tell in the promos because everything's capitalized. When I put your name onto our stream, when I put it in any promos where everything's not capitalized, I really pay attention to which letters are and which letters are not capitalized.
It matters.
It does to me because I want to really put out there to everyone, like, this is their name. This is how they have done it. This is what is important to them, and this is it. This is how they want to present themselves. Your capitalizations mess with me a little bit. Can you help me explain why E and flat are not both capitalized? It's just E, and flat is just like a little flat, not a full flat.
Yeah, because I treat E flat as like one name. It's E flat. It's not E then flat. It's one name. So, and it confuses people, I think, if they're reading it and they see that EF. I think it would be actually more confusing visually if the F was also capitalized.
I mean, I will admit that I was, when I accidentally did it with a capital F, I was like, what is this even? But at the same time, when I did it with a lowercase, I was like, what is this even? Like, either way, my brain is like, it's supposed to be capitalized, but then you capitalize it, and it's like, no, it's not supposed to be capitalized. And I had to go to Twitch, go to your page, copy and paste every time I wanted to write your name because my brain could not come to grips with the fact that it was capital E, lowercase flat. Like, yeah.
LG's got it. EF flat.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, exactly. The L is also supposed to be capitalized.
Yeah, and I actually like the LG music is another example of that. It's like there's 3 capital letters in a row.
Yeah.
I mean,
I just picked 2 of them, and that's all he is. Everybody calls him Luis, and I was like, nope, LG. That's it.
I think the lesson is everybody just needs to use underscores and just do that.
That is true. Jason did find that not capitalizing anything is a bad choice, because then you become Island Dad Jessant. Yep. So he is known in a lot of places on Twitch as Island Dad. Yeah. Yeah, that was...
Which is pretty good.
It's pretty good.
I like it.
I get it. It's
kind
pretty
of fun.
good. Yeah. But I did tell him, like, nobody's going to be able to tell that it's Island adjacent. And he's like, it's fine, it's fine. And Rox is like, now that you have your own show, you should really change it. So it's capital. And he's like, Rox is the smart one in this relationship of 3. I was like, yeah, I know she is, but you could also care what I say. He's like, no. So, currently you are at your place, but before, whenever you got to here, you were doing some dog sitting? Is that correct?
Yes.
Tell me about the doggo.
His name is Sawyer, and he was named after the troublemaker in Lost, and he causes lots of trouble. He decided to eat my earbuds case when I left the room for 5 minutes. And I thought I had the earbuds case in my pocket, but apparently not. He's like, I don't know if he's fully grown, but he's grown. But he's only 7 months, so a baby puppy and like a adult puppy's body is a handful. He is very sweet though, and he tries, but he also just gets into trouble.
What kind of dog is he?
Golden Retriever.
Oh yeah, those are notoriously like that. Our two things. Our child, the youngest one, kind of has the puppy leans that you get from like the yellow black labs and then the golden retrievers. Like they come up to you and they're just like, that is our youngest child. And it's just a thing. Sometimes like I have like a certain amount of touching that I can have in a day, hence the reason I don't have hugs in here. But if she's having a particularly leany day, by the time bedtime rolls around, it's like, I think you need to go to bed now. Because it's just like, she comes up to me and she's like, it's a whole thing. And then the other thing, our cat, it sounds like she's not quite as smart as your puppy. She is a puppy cat who is run by Shrimp. So I understand everything that you are dealing with right now. It's a lot of fun. And you brought up Lost. Did you watch the entire series?
I think so. I mean, because I watched it like it came out at a time. This is dating everyone here, and I apologize, but it came out when I was still like in school, so I like watched it at home with my family on TV, and so we like watched most of the episodes. But this was right when the iPod video was coming out, right? But we didn't have DVR and stuff, so I think I saw just about every single episode of the show, and I did see it all the way through to its conclusion. But
there was just so many twists and turns and a lot of eyeball pictures. Like people on a beach and you just look at your eyeball and then they go out. Like that was a favorite scene.
First shot and last shot of the series.
And
Jack's eyeball.
Yeah. And then like a lot of other people's eyeball in the middle. I mean, it was an intense show. What did you think about Charlie? He became a person that was like well known in our family. There was also a Charlie that was a weatherman at the same time, and we just felt like Charlie.
Man, part of the band, Drive Shaft.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
That's amazing.
With their hit song, "You Are Everybody, You Are Everybody."
It doesn't matter if you've seen every episode. The fact that you can pull that out, that just
How could I forget they were legends? I mean, no, it was kind of like a kind of like the writers were even trolling him because like nobody remembered Drive Shaft that was on the island. They were like, who's that? Yeah, but yeah, that was I enjoyed. Yeah, I really enjoyed that show. I think what I liked the most about it was that they took kind of the time and effort to like build every character that you meet, which is very unique. And for some people it will be tedious, but especially I think with the way the show was, it could have just been all about solving this mystery, and I think it would have gotten old. But it was kind of like the people themselves kind of became the mystery in a way. If that makes sense.
No, I think it does completely. I think that the way you're describing it is 100% the way it is. And I kind of, as much as this seems like really like self-centered, I kind of feel like that's what we kind of try to do here. Find like those like stupid backstories nobody gives a crap about, but when you find them, you're like, that's wonderful. But it never comes up because it's like such like a tiny little asterisk in the story. Mm-hmm. And I think they did that amazingly well. Like you'll see these flashbacks. Everything was based on flashbacks. And then you find out something that, what? Why do I care about this? But then you care about it. And I think that was a wonderful synopsis of it. You did a great job, and it made me really feel like, oh yeah, that's why I like this. Like,
yeah, it did get pretty convoluted towards the end.
Oh,
but
yes.
I will say, actually, the one that got me invested in the show, I remember, was Hurley's or Hugo's story about the numbers are bad. And then, you know, for those of you that haven't seen the show, the basic premise is he becomes, he's just kind of this guy, kind of, I wouldn't say he was super down on his luck, but, you know, he was working at like a fast food place and wasn't happy really with his life. Kind of, I think he was living with his mother at home, and then he visits like a psychiatric ward, if you will, and there's a guy there that's like reciting these numbers over and over again, and he's like so tired of hearing them. And he decides, you know what, I'm going to use these numbers, and he plays the lottery with them. And then he wins. And everybody's like, oh my gosh, like what, this is amazing. He's now a lottery winner, and everybody, all of a sudden he's like, a sought after person. But then all this terrible stuff starts happening. Like he buys a house for his family, but the house burns down, and or it catches on fire. I don't remember if it burns down.
I remember exactly. It's been a while.
And his mom has like a health emergency, and she has to be taken to the hospital, and he like breaks his ankle, and like everything is like going wrong, and then he's basically like starts to believe that it's like the lottery, and when he goes to talk to the guy, he's just down, he's like panicking and freaking out, and he goes to talk to the guy that always repeats the numbers over and over again. He's like, hey, I used the numbers. And then all of a sudden the guy like snaps out of his trance of like reciting the numbers. He's like, you did what? You lied the numbers? And yeah, and the whole, it somehow ties into the island, which I won't get into. It's very convoluted, but that was what got me like really interested, was just like this guy had this whole life before him of like being a lottery winner, and like, and nobody believes him because he doesn't look like a guy that would be super wealthy, but he's like, I'm worth like millions of dollars is what he tells people, and they're like, no, you're not. Yeah
No, I think that I forgot the name Hurley just for like a hot minute, but you said it and I was like, oh my God, I love Hurley. Like he is one of the like, he's one of the people that drives it in such a way. I think Kate was the name of somebody also, but I didn't, like, she's got her stories and she's great. Okay. But like my people, we're not Jack, we're not Kate, they were Charlie, they were Hurley, they were the ones that had these like messed up backstories, and they get stuck on this island, and they end up like becoming, heroes in their own ways at their own times, but also the villains in their own ways at their own times, and it felt very real.
Yeah. I think Tina is pointing out an important thing, though, that there is a very visual element to television. So that might be why, like, the least compelling characters, they might be there more for appearances.
That may be true. We have another raid.
Oh my gosh.
Tonight we have ThatEflatguy bringing all the friends to the yard.
Hey.
I think we can call you Milkshake. That was the dumbest thing I've ever said in the entire life of the show. That was so dumb. But I'm so happy you're here.
I was like thinking if I could throw you a life vest or something.
There's no life vest. That's fine. I went down with the plane, and I was not one of the ones that was on the show. I was one of the ones that was like, there was this person, she was here, she is now gone. Like, that was I was on the manifesto, did not make it to the island. It's okay.
Oh my gosh, so many friends here. Hey everybody.
Friends, welcome in. We're so happy that you are here. Welcome to IslandVibingPresents. My husband, who's going to show up on the screen right about now and is super ready for it, is adjacent. And we are super happy to have you here tonight. We do have a thing here when there is a sub in our channel. I chuck things at him, so I'm gonna chuck a flamingo. Things is not the right word. Flamingos. I chuck flamingos at him.
Not just anything.
And I often miss.
Yeah.
And then I make him go away. And it's just a thing that happens here. But tonight, the real amazing thing that is happening is we have ThatEflatguy on the show, and we are super, super, super pumped to have him here. Carrie Ann, thank you so much for the raid. Carrie Ann, I don't know how to pronounce it. I only know how to pronounce the Welsh
Serene.
name.
Yeah,
this
Serene.
is
Serene.
It's not Carrie Ann.
No, I know Carrie Ann, which is a Welsh name, but how to pronounce the C-E-R of. I have a really hard time with words, and then people start making words that look like words, and I just don't even know how to do that. So, Serene, welcome in. I like the hard C's. But also the soft SCs are great too. I'm going to play a raid song now so I can gather myself.
You made it to our island, made you never guess who you'll meet. Pull up a chair and rest your weary feet. You traveled across
And there's a hype train.
Hype train? We don't have a thing to do during hype trains.
Maybe we could think of something.
All we do is just chuck things at adjacent. That's like the fun thing we like to do.
To bring back a reference from earlier, I'm not quite sure what to do with my hands. There's too much hype. I don't know what to do with my hands.
I don't even know. I think I still owe a flamingo chucked at your face adjacent. So hold that cup up. Here we go.
Oh my.
Totally missed it.
That
But I'm
was
pretty
scary.
sure that I hit my, oh my goodness.
That is a lot of flamingos.
That is a lot of flamingos. I think that might be the first time that flamingo graphic came on. Did you even see it happen adjacent? No, I don't think so.
I saw the graphic. It was pretty impressive.
I appreciate you, Ryan. It means a lot because sometimes I do things that just completely get not even paid attention to in this workshop. Let me count out 10 community gift subs. There's one little flamingo.
This one's getting pretty full.
I know. That is the month of December. 2 little flamingos. 3 little
Is it
flamingos.
wrong to smush flamingos?
Oh no, they're gonna die. 4,
Back.
5, 6. We might have to. Oh no. Oh no. Nobody do anything with gift subs or anything because did I say 6? Oh,
You did
one
say
fly.
6.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We're out of pink flamingos.
Are you doing this all at once?
Yeah, that's what I do. Have you been here? Oh, you didn't get them. That was your fault. I do. They're kind of like orangey red. Oh, that's not the right package. Right here. But they're not open. So we don't have to open them in 2022. We can leave them in their like little package. No one is allowed to do anything else. There's no more room in Jason's cup, and he's already missed enough tonight. You did a bad job of catching.
I roll emote.
Tonight we have ThatEflatguy. Jason's going away, and thank you all so much for the love. We do really appreciate that. We had some amazing bits from Cleveland and also from Meowie. Thank you so much for being part of this hype train. So we were talking about Lost, and I think that that is a show. Jason and I have wanted to like try to binge that, but that is a lot of show.
Yes, it is.
Like so much show all at once. Like I don't know how to do that and also have a life.
Yeah. I think you do kind of need to do it the old-fashioned way of just like, well, I mean, back in the day it was one episode every week, but just like, you know, do like, instead of binging it, do like 2 episodes like an evening or whatever, and pick the evenings when you're gonna do it, instead of trying to binge it, because I think it's just, I don't think you're gonna have a good time if you do that.
No, there are some websites out there that like you see like if you want to watch all of these shows, this is how long it'll take. And there's just too many hours of that one. But at the same time, you have a good idea. But like right now we are watching Twitch and the Handmaid's Tale. So what happens is I can't get any work done and watch Twitch. So I don't watch Twitch during the day. I want to say hi to all my friends. So I like pop in for like while I'm cooking dinner and getting the kids to bed. And Jason actually can watch, like he can lurk and work. So he'll do his work and lurk and just like kind of be there and like listen and be part of streams. And then we'll have people up during dinner. There'll be like our friends like hanging out with us, singing us songs at dinner time. It's really quite nice of you all to like serenade us while we're eating. Thank you. But then like at the end of the night, if we're like, okay, we are just gonna disconnect. We're gonna watch a show. We're gonna watch one episode of The Handmaid's Tale. I don't get to bed until like 3 or 4 hours later because one becomes 3 or 4. Like it's just, if you make yourself this like little pocket of time that's not Twitch, and you're like, okay, this is it. But then it becomes, yeah, it's really hard to do things in moderation. I think Rahomo said it, that what is moderation?
Which is funny because he has like a mod sword in many places.
he has no moderation. I mean, he has mod oration, but no like moderation of moderation.
Right.
Yeah. Come on, Rahomo. I think so. The time that I watch my most, and this is probably horrible, and I hope that my boss isn't watching, but I watch really, really, really crap shows. Like shows that I need to use 0 brain energy for. Like right now I'm watching The Circle, which is like some weird, I don't know, social media type, I'm stupid type of thing on Netflix. And I call it junk food for your mind. Do you have any junk food that you watch for your mind? Like, what is your guilty pleasure? What is that thing that you don't want to tell people? Like, I know that Carly Sings watches vampires.
Yes, let us not forget that Carly Sings watches vampires.
No one forget that.
Let us not forget. I don't get to watch a lot of TV, but and this is, so it can sometimes tie into TV, but I get really into like the UFO and kind of paranormal stuff. I think it's really fun. It's just like you try to see like how ridiculous it can get because it gets really ridiculous if you watch enough of it. And I don't know, I think it's fun, and it's actually, in a way, for me, it's like turning your brain on, because it's like, now this doesn't seem plausible, but what about this, and it's like, I don't know, it's a lot of fun to me.
So let's delve into that one. All right.
Okay.
So in the past, let's go month. I don't know how much you delve into this.
Okay.
Let's say month. In the last month, what have you looked into in this whole thing? Tell me what you've learned and you turned your brain onto.
In the past month, I don't know. There's like a podcast that I listen to sometimes. It's really fun because they're it's two guys from the UK. I think they're like Scottish or something. So, they have really fun accents to listen to. Even when sometimes they'll interview people, and interviews are kind of hit and miss. But I think one of the more kind of fun facts that is not really a UFO fact, but that people have explored more of the surface of the moon than the depths of the ocean. And so there's a lot of conversation about people reporting things coming up from the water that can also fly in the sky. Which I thought was pretty interesting. So anyway, I thought, well, I mean, we don't get to see everything that's down there. What if there is crazy things going on under the water?
So if we have any like-minded friends, what is the name of this podcast that you listen to?
Oh, it's just called That UFO Podcast.
Is that where you got your name from?
Yes.
Is it really?
No.
No. Or did they get their name from you?
I think it's the other way around. Yeah, for sure. For sure. Yeah. No, I just think it's, I don't know. I like to use my imagination, and I like to say, I don't know what goes on in the world. And maybe they don't either. Maybe nobody does, but it's kind of fun.
I need to ask before we move on, what shape is the Earth?
What shape is the Earth?
Yeah.
I believe it is round.
Okay, good. Okay.
I believe
we
it is
can
a
keep
sphere.
going then. This can continue. That's fine. I just needed to make sure that we were at least on the same page on that, because then I can believe other things, as long as we both know that the world is in fact round. People can fly around it.
I think that's a fun part for me, is like, I don't attach myself to beliefs of like, oh, there's definitely this out there, or there definitely isn't this out there. It's just like kind of constantly like asking and looking around and like, what's going on? I think it's fun. And I try not to get too serious about it, because I mean, to be perfectly honest, if half of this crazy stuff was true, then people can't really get close to it. Like, it's pretty much impossible. like the technology that is alleged to exist is just like, it would be like a dog trying to learn algebra. It would just be like, it would be kind of like that. So anyway.
Yeah, like a yellow lab or a golden retriever learning algebra. It's not going to happen.
Right. No. Sawyer is not going to learn algebra anytime soon. He'll learn how to steal my shoes. He's very good at that, but yeah, he probably is not going to do that.
I agree with you that, and I think that I don't want to delve into religion or anything at all, because it's like people, there's certain hot button topics that I just don't want to, and I don't want to delve into that at all. Chat, please don't. But I'm just gonna say, like, that's kind of the way I see everything. Is like, I don't know. How can I, one person, know everything? Maybe yes, maybe no, maybe I don't know. I do know that scientists have proven that the Earth is round, but beyond that, I don't know. How can we really know beyond what we can actually see and gather the evidence behind? How can we really know what is out there? What are we? What is our purpose? Like all of those say it, Jason. He's not gonna say. He's just shaking his head no.
Existential.
Thank you so much. All of those questions. How do we really know what the answer is to those? So yeah, no, I don't necessarily believe in like little green men from wherever, but how can we actually think that how can we believe that we are the mightiest of mighty in the entire galaxy and nothing else exists except for us? I think that is like a hot dog question. I think that's a question.
That's a hot button question.
Yeah. I think
is water wet?
Yeah, I always have a real hard time with that one. Don't bring that onto the show. That is controversial. We don't do controversy here. I will have to ask you to leave immediately. But our oldest came back from school one day, and they're watching a documentary, and she told us it wasn't. There's two of them. What are their names? The rovers. Opportunity.
Yep.
And there's two rovers on Mars. There were two rovers on Mars. Opportunity and some other name.
Too.
The one that first died, she came home and she was so sad. Spirit. That's right. Spirit. Thank you, Riker. She came home and she was like, you wouldn't. And Spirit had died. And then she like Googled like when Spirit died, and it was a while ago. She's like, yeah, she's so sad. And then she also Googled like when Opportunity died, and it was like also like occurred. And she was just so beside herself about that this had happened. And even though she had no clue about it until Thursday, she was like, it's a lot. Yeah.
Got a true empath on your hands.
Yeah, I think it's the mystery. And I think it's like the, trying to figure out how it all can work. And also, if you think about how long anything takes to get to Mars, like, well, that was a journey. And then you add on to it anything else that it's done. I think there's like you can really, even though they're robots, they can take selfies, I was told. I didn't know this before, but you talk to an 11-year-old and you find out they can take selfies, even though their shoulder is broken. Didn't know that. But like she was very concerned about the fact that this thing had abilities, much like herself. And it took a lot for that to happen. Yeah, I mean, it's a real thing. I think that, yeah, I don't even know what to do with that information.
Most people don't.
I must say, I really like corn. Also, I really like the fact, so there are a few people in our Instagram thing that are really genuinely lovely about them. So we have my mom, who will absolutely wonderfully like comment on things. And then we have Spence, who will like everything and also like send me bunny pictures that I think are absolutely adorable. And then we have you that will when you see something that you really enjoy, you'll let me know it. And I am so appreciative. I am not an artist, or I have a hard time feeling like I am an entertainer of any kind. Like,
Oh, you are very entertaining.
but not really. Like, it just kind of happens. And as much as I might like enjoy people laughing at my expense or because of what I'm saying, either way, I might enjoy that. I don't feel like it's actually a thing for me. So when you mention on and they're very memorable for me, on my corn one or on my Joe Biden one, like, you made comments on those. It means a lot. Thank you so much for putting up and at least marginally accepting and enjoying my ridiculous nature. Jason has a hard time with the accepting and enjoying of my ridiculous nature, but he does his best because he married in. So you didn't marry in, so
it's maybe the I don't know. Yeah, you'd probably have to ask a Jason about that one. I was trying to think of an explanation because it's fun. It's a lot of fun. So I don't know. Maybe adjacent just doesn't like fun. Maybe that's what it is.
it really could be. He does not have any social media other than he has a Facebook account that he can do things. Instagram, so our Instagram account is on his phone, but he just like sees things happening and dismiss. He's like, I don't know what's going on. My wife is doing some stupid thing. Yeah, that's really what happens there. And I think that he just doesn't understand social media. That's what we should probably figure out.
I heard that, this is very tangentially related, but I heard that some either like grocery store chain or food bank like partnered with the Corn Kid to like feed a bunch of people at Thanksgiving.
Oh, that's amazing.
Does anybody else know about this story? Yeah, they like, I forget the whole, obviously I can't remember most of the details, but I do know that some corporation or food bank was inspired by Corn Kid to like feed people for the Thanksgiving holiday.
That's amazing. He was also in the Macy's Day Parade. One of the things that we do as a tradition, it's like my thing, is we watch the Macy's Day Parade, and all of a sudden they were talking about the Corn Kid, and that he was on the Green Giant, I think. What's that company? I don't know. But they he was on a float, and he was there, and he was like dressed up as corn. And I think that what I love most about him, and also most about like things related to that whole type of thing, is just he is so excited about this new thing, and he just loves it so much. And for us, it's like, oh, it's corn. But he's like, no, this is a thing that I just learned about, and I'm super excited, and it tastes delicious, and it's amazing. And I bet he goes on to be something where he's like trying these amazing things, and it becomes so much more than just the corn kid. He's gonna have a really hard time living beyond that because it became such a thing. But I think that the fact that he genuinely, and for me, I watch a lot of stupid things, like a lot of stupid things. But for me, the reason that he was so, like, I want to do so many more, like, things with his vocals is because he loves it, like, thoroughly and truly 100%, is super passionate about this new thing he found out that he didn't have access to before, and now he does. And he's just like, oh my goodness, I have to tell you. And I think that is amazing. I think that's what makes me like streamers so much, when they're like, oh, guys, let me tell you about this amazing thing. Let me sing the song. I love this song. It's my favorite song. And, and they feel so excited and happy and just there's a need there. You can elicit the same reactions, in a sense, by asking the right questions of those people. Like, you can be in a stream, and if you ask them the right thing, it's like, oh my God, I love this person, because it's just like, yeah. And I think that's what it is.
There's something universal about that kind of joy, and yeah, I think it was just a big part of it is the joy. And I mean, of course, the absurd thing, I think, is like, so people were just like, can somebody really be this joyful about corn, right? That was kind of the whole thing. And when people realized, oh, actually, yeah, this is just a kid who unironically is so joyful about corn. And you won't believe this kid. He's so joyful, but it just kind of spread that way. It's just like, yeah, it's really fun to see. Like, I agree. Yeah, when you see things that people are passionate about, and I actually thought about this recently with like the creative process with like writing and things like that, is like, I think a lot of the great and memorable songs and art pieces and things like that, I think they come and they're created out of a need instead of just kind of maybe a desire. I think there's a difference there. Not to say that there can't be great things created out of desire, but I think the need, like, I need this, like, I think a lot of people, it's like, I need this song, or, and that kind of, that's, I think, a different level. And that's something I've been thinking about a little bit lately. Like, do I need to create this, like, usually I already know the answer. I don't really have to ask myself, do I need to create this? There's just like, yes, I need to kind of create this.
Yeah, like, you need to expel it from yourself in order to be able to like share it with people. You need it to like come out. Just right. It just needs to. And just in my mundane life, like with other things, like, I had Wednesday off from work, yesterday off from work, but I needed to fix a problem that I had to do before I can actually enjoy that time off. And I think that is the case with creative things, and much more enjoyable for those of us that get to experience those things. Like, nobody's really excited that I solved the problem of why AP was not taking the right AP adjustment. Nobody gives a shit about that, except for the financial papers that still nobody gives a shit about. But like, this music, this feeling, this creative being, I think that's a really great way of putting it. It needs to come out. It needs to be put out there. And I think that is lovely in so many different ways that, yeah, it's important. It's important to kind of look at things like that. And, yeah, I agree. It needs to, as much as we could like, we can auto-tune accounting, I'm not excited about it. But because this kid is super excited about corn, we can auto tune the crap out of that. And everybody's like, that's amazing.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah. So, we had talked earlier in the week about what game we were going to play, and you had a need to kick Carly's butt.
Very nice segue.
Do you like the segue? I try really hard.
Yes.
Most of the time I fail.
Yeah. No, that one was pretty good. Yeah.
Like a solid 7?
I would even go for an 8. Yeah. It's pretty good.
Wow.
Yeah.
Were you able to get it set up?
I believe so.
Okay.
I have the app installed. I didn't know if I needed to click any buttons beyond that, but I see it installed in my little apps folder thing on,
All right,
on
cool.
Zoom.
I am going to try to invite you to that in just a moment.
Okay.
So what we're going to try to do, folks, is we sometimes play a game here that is Family Feud style, and it's head-to-head, and I always lose. And then we also have another game where we play past guests on a leaderboard, and we see how they do. Carly Sings is on the top of that leaderboard. And our buddy here, Ryan, ThatEflatguy, would like to kick her off that spot. So let's see if we can make that happen.
If you ain't first, you're last.
All right, let's see if we can make this happen here. There's going to be some things popping up on screen that probably not in the right spot, but you know what? I can't always just figure out what's happening here. All right, let's see if I go here. Is anything happening on your side? Do you see? Oh, wow.
Oh, yes.
We've
Whoa,
updated
okay.
terms. I have to agree. Hold on. They like to really mess with me.
Okay, so I got 2 invitations. So
Ooh.
I'm just gonna click join. Okay, and I also have to agree. Okay, and I think I'm seeing your screen now. No,
Do you see it?
It tells me to select a deck.
Don't do that.
Mhm.
I will select.
Okay.
Select. All right.
Okay.
Perfect. We're in the right spot. Okay. I will tell
Yay.
you, if you would like to know, it depends on how you want to see the screen. If you hover between me and like the blue that the decks are surrounded by, you'll see that you can change the size. You don't have to change the size.
The size of the screen?
Box. Yeah, the size of the
Okay.
screen of like what you're seeing in case it's easier.
I think I should be okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Quick rundown of how it's going to go. I don't know who guesses first, but this is what it's going to look like. So,
Okay.
we will go back and forth, and there'll be a total of 4 rounds. So, you'll give clues, and I'll give clues. Each of us giving clues 2 times. So, 4 rounds. If
Okay.
you get it correct, or if I get it correct, if you're seeing it, whoever does get it correct will press correct.
Okay.
If you're like, I don't have no freaking clue what they're talking about, you can press pass and it will
Okay.
move on to the next word. But that's for whoever's
Okay.
trying to guess.
Right. Okay, so
Who's
the guesser
giving?
can pass.
Correct. Whoever's giving the clues will see the word in which they need to give the clues to. There are many different decks, as you can see, that you can choose from. I will say animals are the number one things that people try to guess because everyone knows
Okay.
animals.
Sure.
And the second, what I would say, would be food because people
Okay.
also know food. But we
Sure.
have had a few people try other things. As we're guessing, if you're trying to guess movies, you don't need to get me to say the movie title. You need to get me to say the words in the movie title.
Oh,
Or
okay.
if you're wondering like about like a 80s, 90s pop reference, if you're trying to get me to say the Reading Rainbow, I could say Reading and Rainbow and not need to know that it was Reading Rainbow with a specific host at a specific time and go from there. Anybody
Okay.
that's watched the show will know exactly what I'm talking about. Also, we have a high on our list of Carly and a low, not on our list anymore, of our amazingly wonderful guest, Jory Abner Music. He is off the list. He's not on the top 5.
Ooh.
He failed at reading Rainbow.
Oh no.
Yep.
So am I supposed to pick the category?
I will push the button, but what would you like to do? Would you like to do animals, or one of the movie things, or the decades, or food? If you scroll through, you can let me know, but I need to push it.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Anybody that is not following Jory Abner should go and follow him right now. Amazing musician, really
He's a
crappy
legend.
at this game.
Sure. Let's do animals. I'm not gonna go scroll through all those. Yeah. Let's do it.
We all know animals. All right, I'm gonna push the button and get it to go. And I don't know which one of us will be the first one to give clues.
It's okay. It's counting down.
All right, you give clues.
Oh, okay. Am I allowed to use gestures?
You can if you want to. Yeah. Seal.
Yes. Oh, it just okay. You did correct. Okay.
I did correct.
It waddles.
Penguin.
Yes. They have very colorful butts.
Baboon.
Yes. They leap, and they often have these long antlers. You can find them typically in Africa. They leap.
Jackalope. Jack something.
You're getting closer. Tigers like to chase them, or lions
I'm
rather.
gonna pass. I know what it is, but I can't think of it. The words
Okay.
aren't coming.
Okay. I want one of these for Christmas.
Hippopotamus.
Yes. Oh, this one is a spiky underwater creature that has no eyes.
Oh, I don't know.
You can find these in Yellowstone National Park. They're
Bears.
like symbolic.
Black bears.
They're
Yogi the
more
bear.
like cows.
Bison.
Yes.
Oh, we'll count that one.
Okay.
All right, so 5 on the first one. Sea
All right.
urchin. Jammies, I
Yeah,
saw
sea
after
urchin.
I pressed go,
And
you said
gazelle,
urchin.
yes. Roxy got the gazelle. Yeah.
Not an antelope. No.
Yeah.
All right,
They're in
5.
kind of, yeah. Okay.
Jason, are you
So
keeping
now
track?
I get to guess.
All right. Yep. Don't push buttons. I have to do it, or you'll
Okay.
have to pay. And I'll
Okay.
take on the full responsibility. All right.
Okay.
All right. Here we go. I'm gonna press play again. Starting now.
Okay.
All right. So it's like a rah with fire, but it also like goes around and tries to sting you. It's
Scorpion
nope. It goes through the air
has
and
fire. Pterodactyl dragon.
that word plus another one as they're going through
dragon.
the air.
Bearded
yeah.
dragon.
What was that? No, they're going through
bearded-
the air. Like they're moving through the air, like with wings. The first word and then like wings. Like I'm going to like go.
Beard. No, dragon. Beard. Dragon.
What do
fly.
birds do?
Dragonfly.
Yes, dragonfly.
Sorry.
It's okay.
Okay.
Okay, it's a kind of spider that has 8 legs, but it's not mom.
Tarantula.
Nope, it's not a mom. It's,
Black Widow.
nope, it's a male. Like if I'm a mom, Jason is a
Man. Spider-Man.
He is a man. But like I'm a mother, I'm a mommy, and he's a
Yes. Daddy.
Yes.
Daddy Longlegs.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, it's not a toad, it's the other one that hops and ribbits.
Frog.
Yes.
That's correct. Okay.
Correct.
Cool.
All right, so it's he goes through the ground like this, but on the end he has like a baby something on his butt. Like he shakes it and it goes.
Beaver? No.
No, it's like through like a garden one could be, or no, it was a rattlesnake. All right, so add 3 to that.
Okay. When you said through the ground, I thought you meant like underground.
Yeah, I don't know how to use words. I also told my children I put the cereal away in the refrigerator. It was next to the toaster.
Amazing. No, we got 3. We did 3.
We're up to 8. You have to get to 21 in order to tie Carly.
Okay. So we're like halfway. Well, wait, no. We're about a third of the way there.
Yeah, we got a little
over a third. Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
You ready? I feel
all right.
As you were learning the beginning, you like took up a little extra time, so I feel like you could do it because now.
Maybe. Yeah.
Let's do it. You're already beating.
Am
Joy.
I giving the guesses this time, or who's giving the clues?
The opposite of last time. It's
Okay, so I'm giving the clues. Okay.
All right, you ready?
Cool. Oh, yep. Here we go. My channel mascot.
Oh, it's a lion.
Yes. These are not slugs. They have
snails.
Shells. Yes. I have small arms and I roar.
Pterodactyl.
No, I walk on land and I am a dinosaur.
No, I mean T-Rex. Sorry.
Yes.
I didn't mean pterodactyl. I meant T-Rex, obviously.
I am a baby horse.
Pony.
Yes. Meow.
Cat.
Yeah. I am one of the insects from a plague.
A locust.
I eat everything, yes. I am a religious insect.
Praying mantis.
Yes.
I have a special connection.
I am a pretty insect with red wings and black. Yes. I am Sonic. I am fast.
Hedgehog.
Yes. Squeaky.
I didn't get Squeaky.
I only had 1 second left.
Yeah.
Well, we got one more than we did last time.
No, you got 9. Yeah.
That was pretty good.
That was really good. What are we up to?
Cool.
9 + 8, 17.
17. So on this grouping, we need 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. We need to get more than 4, and you take the lead.
Okay. All right, let's do it.
All right, you ready? 4 to tie. 5 to take the queen out.
No pressure. No pressure.
All right, here we go.
Okay.
Oh, these can't die. They're a bug that live in Florida. You can squish them, bomb them.
Cockroaches.
Yes.
Water bugs? Is that okay?
No,
okay.
you got it. Yeah.
Okay.
So it's not a hornet, but it also like flies around. But it's good. You want it for honey.
Bee.
Yes.
Honeybee. Bumblebee.
Yes.
Okay. Sorry.
It's okay. Okay. Sometimes ladies that are older who get the men are called this.
Widows.
No.
Cougars.
Like, yes, cougars. Got it. All right, so it's a chicken, but a man chicken. Like,
rooster.
yes. Okay, so Wilbur is one. They talk and they want a cracker, and they have like wings and they
parrot.
fly. Yes. Yep. Oh,
okay.
So this is like has like the sheep's fur, but also is like old and extinct.
Ram?
No, old and extinct.
Old and extinct.
But like has like the sheep's fur.
Woolly mammoth?
Yes. No. Yes.
Oh.
Yes. So it's like an oinker, but also like not.
Warthog.
No, but it's like a small one that goes eep, 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 eep.
Piglet.
But not a hamster.
Oh, guinea pig.
Yes, 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 yes.
Cool.
It's like a small no. 7.
There we go.
That's crazy. You take the lead.
Yeah,
Carly
we
went
did it.
Wow,
Hey, it wasn't. I just wanted to be number one. It was nothing personal.
No, Carly, not personal at all. It was fun. So I don't remember where we were at adjacent. Can you give me in just a moment, because I need just a second. Streaming tools, overlays.
Luis really liked your clue about the Cougars.
I don't know. I still don't think that is as good as the cow, like in a live hamburger. That was the one that came out that I think is actually pretty decent. All right. Let's see. I don't even remember until I look over what I have said, what it could, what I even said out loud. I don't even know. All right, let's see it. We have that E lowercase f. All right, and today is the 29th of December, 12/29.
Oh yeah, I gotta make sure I have this window open. I want to see my name at the top.
What were we at? What was the total?
24.
24. All right. Whoop whoop. All right, we go like this, and we go like that, that, and yeah, that's good. Yep.
Ooh, we have maybe another new challenger. Roxy wants to come and play.
Roxy wants another turn. We weren't doing this before when Roxy came. All right, we'll go like that, and then boop. All right, so we're gonna save this.
Oh.
All right.
Everybody wants to take down number one.
All right, here we go. We're gonna first put it on as a full screen. It should be good to go. Boop. ThatEflatguy, number one with 24. Carly Sings with 21. Courtney Visser with 20. VLG and Joliet 4 tied with 19. So looking good with 24. That's a pretty good one. I'm pretty sure that Carly is gonna request to come back on the show now. So when I'm in town in March, LG, I need to know when that is so I can start planning things. When I'm in town in March, I want an IRL redo. Pretty sure that is how that's gonna go down.
Yeah. Nice.
Mm-hmm. And then LG is gonna be like, and then I want to redo. Everybody's gonna want to redo. Yep.
What everybody should take note of is Vibing was very observant in pointing out that my first round as guesser, I didn't quite have my bearings about me. So just be warned, if everybody's getting redos, I will be prepared.
Yeah. ThatEflatguy, please quote me. If everyone else wants a redo, so don't I. Yep. I only had 3 out of 4 good rounds, so.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that was lovely. I thoroughly enjoyed that. Thank you so much. Fun. Thank you so much for playing stupid games with me, because that's the kind of thing that really makes me enjoy coming on stream. Stupid things are fun. We were talking about doing a lip sync battle tomorrow. I have had to cancel it for my own personal reasons of being way too not be able to like wake up in the daytime and get things done, and just completely I can't make the scenes work the way I need them to work in order to be able to do the thing. So I had to cancel. But I will say that I was trying to reach out to a couple people, and LJP Music, the thing I said to him was, do you want to do something stupid on Friday? And he's like, you had me at stupid. And I was like, perfect. These are why I surround myself with all of you, because you guys...
Birds of a feather?
Yeah, exactly.
We flock together.
Precisely. It's great. I love it when people are willing to be absolutely just dumb and wonderfully fun with me, because where else except on Twitch can you do that with friends?
Yeah. Where else better to do it than not only with your friends, but in front of a ton of strangers that you haven't met before?
Exactly. The internet is a place to make a complete and total fool of yourself. Isn't that what it's for? I'm pretty sure if you look at like the business plan for the internet, it was bring people together, make them all look like complete jackasses. I'm pretty sure that was like in the business plan, the pitch deck of the internet.
There you go.
Mm-hmm. At this point, what we'd really love is, instead of making me or you or anyone else look like a complete idiot and ass, would you play us a wonderful, amazing song that you wrote and that we all can listen to, and we can all have like one of those refresher courses of the meal where it just kind of brings us all back to wonderfulness.
Cool.
Cool.
Yeah. And just refresh my memory. Am I supposed to like say things about the song, or?
Yeah, we would love for you to tell us things about the song. You can do it at the beginning. You can do it at the end. And we've had 2, I think, at this point that have told us in the middle of their song what their song was about. Only 2, but
yeah.
You know, still 2 is a big number if you want to stop your song and tell us.
That number is gonna stay at 2, I think. Okay. I don't think I'm gonna tell you what's going on with my song in the middle of it. I will tell you, I mean, I guess I need to tell you, I'm gonna play kind of an older song that I wrote way before Twitch was a thing. I started writing songs while I was still watching Lost at home with my parents.
So way back in the day.
Yeah. This one actually, if memory serves me correctly, and this is the problem with me because I'm not a recording artist. I enjoy writing songs, but I haven't really recorded music. So, you know, I don't have like a big release date or something for me to help me remember chronologically when everything was done. But I believe I wrote this while I was in college. And it's a song called Complacency, which is kind of about both the good and the bad of being complacent. Mostly kind of focused on the negative side of being complacent. But yeah, and then maybe after I don't know, if you have questions about the process of making the song, I'd maybe be happy to share. But that's what you need to know. It's called Complacency. So let's give this a go here.
All right. I'm going to move myself off the screen. I'm going to mute ourselves over here.
Okay.
I know that you do this regularly, so I probably don't have to say that, but I just want to remind you to please make sure that original sound is on, because we want to be able to hear all of your amazingness.
Double checked. Thank you for the reminder. It is on.
All right, awesome. I am going to mute us and move me off, and it's your stream.
All right. Here we go. Hopefully, actually. Anyway, I'll just go for it. I think everything's fine piano wise. So here we go. Every time it rained, we shut ourselves away from the world. We kept our eyes trained on the glowing gray screens, watched others' lives unfurled. One day I found myself sinking into the cushions on your couch, and I started thinking, what if I never get out? Which do you prefer? Taking risks that may cause you pain, or feeling secure, knowing that there's nothing to gain. See, you've already chosen never to journey from home. But while you remain frozen, I feel a yearning to roam. If I should go, I want you to know. The sad thing is, we're both afraid to fall, but to live in fear isn't living at all. You are my friend, and that makes it hard to move on. And I can't pretend that my life will be easier when you're gone. You see, I need someone to push me, and you're pulling me back. So, my dear friend, I'm sorry, but I'm going to get my life on track. You're hard to leave. Complacency.
Lovely, wonderful. I was trying to talk to Jason during it, asking him, I was like, okay, who does he remind me of? And we couldn't quite place it even still, but it's somewhere between kind of like a Good Charlotte, Green Day, somewhere in there kind of mix on some of your lyrics. It was just like that voice
Oh, wow.
brought me to that time period in my life.
Wow.
Do you know what I mean? Like, do you ever have something that's like pulls you to a certain event in your life?
Absolutely.
Yeah, and it kind of like brought me back to that like that era in my life. And I don't know, I can't put my finger on why or any of that, but that is really like it brought me to a place where my very first concert I ever went to was a Good Charlotte concert. And I got a guitar pick. But I don't know why, but for me, my brain immediately went back to there and Good Charlotte, Green Day, all of those like types of songs at that moment in time. And thank you for sharing
Yeah.
that. Will you talk to us a little bit about like how you said you were in college and you were watching Lost with your parents?
Well, those were two different times, but yes. Yeah, sorry. Was there more to that question?
Nope, it was mostly like, tell us the story.
Okay.
So Vibing stops talking.
No, so what I know about this song, and sometimes with my creative process, it actually can really help me a lot of times in the creative process to be like a chronic overthinker. And this was a time where like overthinking really helped me. So I kind of had this idea of like, being at this stage in my life where I felt like, there's things I want to do, and I'm kind of just kind of along for the ride. Sometimes you feel that way, especially like going through school. It's like, oh, you kind of have this set program. This is what you're supposed to do. And then you get out of school and it's kind of like, well, what now? So, but as I was kind of creating this song and dealing with this feeling of being complacent, I actually thought about like, how can I use the music to communicate that I'm stuck? So I focused on like kind of, I don't know, those of you that like songwriting might have noticed that there's no chorus in the song. And there's kind of just like this, what I would call like a suspension that kind of keeps traveling all the way through it. There's like very little movement for a lot of the song. And then even with the melody, the same thing. It's kind of like stuck. It just kind of keeps doing this like for a lot of the song. So I kind of took all these musical ideas, and even with rhyming as well, I tried to keep like, that was probably the hardest part, and it was a little bit forced maybe if I'm being critical about it in some places, but I tried to keep the rhyme scheme like very, very, very strict. And then the idea came at a certain point. It's like, okay, I have to break out of being complacent. And that's where like the piano solo and kind of
people were loving the piano solo
came in. And that was kind of, and I'm so happy because that was like my thinking of like making the song. It's like, okay, I'm going to trap the listener here and make them feel stuck with me. So they're just going to be so excited to like get out. They're gonna think, oh, this is a nice, kind of just little peaceful ballad, and then you kind of just break out of it. So that was kind of again like a situation where I really thought it all the way through from beginning to end, and it ended up working out in my favor that time. And it's kind of weird, I can't turn off, and that's what I have trouble with actually sometimes on Twitch, is like people are so good about being spontaneous in front of the camera, and that's something I have to like fight because every part of me is like anticipating, and like it's hard for me to shut that part of my brain off and just do the thing, so it's like very freeing sometimes to like sit down and improvise on the piano, because that's one time where I feel like I can just do the thing. I don't have to think. I don't have to worry about the reception. But in the process, like I was still kind of thinking like, oh, I think for a listener, I think this is what they'll be drawn to, and this is how I can make them feel like the impact of the song?
I am truly moved by the way that you talk about the song, and like, I am stuck, you are stuck, we are stuck. Here's this moment, and we can all be unstuck together. Like, the way you describe it is amazing, because I kind of feel like that kind of thing sometimes as well, where you're like, okay, here we are. It doesn't feel like a song necessarily that would fit into this particular case, but I really feel like it would work for this song, and maybe you should like make it your own. But I feel like this is almost like one of those pop-up videos from like MTV before, where you're like, there's like little things that pop up as it's going along that like, okay, here is the thing. We are all here. We are all together. And then during the piano solo, here's this pop-up of like anticipation, and then like a moving past it. It almost feels like it could totally be that thing where you could take people on this ride with you. And no, I don't. MTV's pop-up videos were more like boobs on a car, but I think that this, I think this would be more like Twitch pop-up video, where it could be like, here's the story, and like here, and I don't know, you talking about it now, I really feel that could work. Like, here's this thing, here we are, we're all stuck. Do you feel it? I feel it. And then like, here it is. Yeah, there's boobs on a car, Bob. Have you watched MTV? It's like the thing. Like, not now MTV. Now MTV is just like everybody hangs out together on a show. But like before MTV, like back in like the aughts and the 90s, that MTV.
Right.
But yeah, I think that what you're saying makes so many of us feel like that kind of way, because people really, really, really were very receptive to that piano solo. People were like grooving, like, oh, piano solo, and they felt that change. I think you did a really great job with that.
Thank you.
And I appreciate you sharing that with us so much. And you also mentioned about how you overthink. And I was actually talking to my daughter today how in our house, we all have our things. All of our things that we have to deal with. And how do you explain that to an 11-year-old? So I was talking to her today about like, we all have our things. And we need to learn how to live with them. Some days, those things will be superpowers, and some days those things will be kryptonite. And I think that this song has shown how that thing that you are dealing with is a superpower. And I think often overthinking things is something that we look at as like a kryptonite. So I think that you did a beautiful job, and I appreciate you sharing it with us and being so open about like why you did what you did when you did. So thank you so much. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you so much. I appreciate the overthinking as a superpower, and kind of speaking a little bit along those terms. I thought when you asked me about the spelling of my name, we were going to get into the origins of my name.
We should totally do that. Please tell me. I will ask you the question. Because we should have. I just went 75 different ways because I had so many things to say to you that I couldn't stop myself.
No, that's totally fine. That's totally fine.
Let me ask the question.
Yeah.
So, Brian, that E-flat guy, can you please tell us about your origin story of being on here on Twitch as that E-flat guy?
Yeah, so the name came from my college experience. I was eager. I was so eager to be music. Well, actually, yes. Okay, I almost went to a whole nother different story, and I stopped myself. So I was like,
tell
this
us
is
10 stories now.
Not relevant.
10 stories. Go.
Okay. I'm going to try to stick to one, or else people's brains will explode. So, when I was starting college, I had discovered when I think I was 8 years old, and I was singing in a kids choir, and we were rehearsing, and before we started to sing the song, I was kind of like anticipating, like getting ready. Haha, classic overthinker already at 8 years old. I was already like singing a little bit of the song, and the director started to play the song, and then he stopped and he said, who was singing just then? And I was like, I'm not sure if I'm getting in trouble. I was like, I was singing. And he's like,
is it good or bad?
He was like, you have perfect pitch. And I was like, I kind of looked at him blankly. I was like, I didn't know what that meant. I don't have, nobody in my household in my family household growing up was a trained musician. So, I learned piano. I started taking lessons when I was like 5 for piano, but nobody in my family was trained musicians. So nobody was aware of what was going on as far as what I was comfortable with. But I was like, what is that? What is that? He's like, so you can actually, you know what the notes are. Like, you don't have to have a reference. You just kind of know what the notes are. And I was like, yeah. I was kind of like, isn't that what all musicians do? Like, yeah, like I know what note is a E flat, and like I know what note is a C, and but then it was kind of like, oh, it's not a very common thing. And so that kind of even at that age, I thought it was definitely like validating even at that age to be like, oh, okay, so actually maybe this is something I should keep doing, even though I just enjoyed it in general. I was kind of like, oh yeah, actually I guess this is something that not a lot of people have the opportunity to have, so why not use it? But then when I got into college, I started to realize that, like, sometimes, especially in those kind of academic environments, people get a little competitive, and I didn't want to just be like the uber competitor, you know what I mean? Like, I wasn't trying to like put myself like make sure like basically the opposite of the way we approached this game tonight, where I was like, I'm gunning for that top spot. As far as college is concerned, I quite literally avoided applying to any conservatories because I didn't want to experience that whole super intense competitive element that a lot of those conservatories have. I wanted to be at a university that had a music program, but I was able to like escape that environment, at least if it got to be too much, which was a very smart decision, because sometimes I did just want to escape and not talk about music after being around it all day, as much as I loved it. So I get to college. It's the first week on campus. We have what's known as freshman seminar. Normally it's performance seminar where students perform for other students. Everybody's required to attend. But first week of the semester, nobody's prepared anything to perform. So the freshmen go off in their separate room, the separate rehearsal room, but it's all the freshmen in one room, okay? Very first week on campus, I know maybe like 3 people in that room of like 100, okay? And so we're all sitting in this room, and the associate dean of the school, he kind of walks in, and he throws open the doors to the auditorium. He walks in, he sits down at the piano, and he goes, and he looks at us and he says, "Can somebody tell me the name of that chord?" And I'm sitting there, I'm like, I can definitely tell you, but buddy, I'm not going to, is what I'm thinking in my head, because, I don't want to be that person that like, throws himself out there like that. But there was somebody, in the room that like volunteered something. I forget what they said, but it was wrong. And I was like, yeah, no, it's like E flat. But apparently I was thinking that, and I also volunteered it out loud to the room at the same time I was thinking it. So he heard me, and so he was like, okay, this person says, I don't remember what they said, and this person says E flat. And he pauses for a second, and he says, you're right, and that's disgusting. And then he started to continue to play, and he was like, I'm laughing nervously at this point, which is not good also, because anyway, not the best reaction to have in that situation. And he's like, all right, superstar, tell me the qualities of these chords. And at this point I'm thinking, I'm in too deep now. I have to actually answer correctly. It would be even worse if I didn't or refused to answer. So I told him, and yeah. And so it was kind of like, I had a reputation walking out of there as that guy who was maybe a little overconfident. That's like kind of what people, I don't know. Though I don't know exactly how people perceived me, but one friend later admitted, is like, yeah, I did kind of think you were a little bit of a show off at first. It took me a while to warm up to you, but it kind of became this thing of the where it ties into the Twitch name thing is you talked about the kryptonite and the superpower kind of a thing, and trying to not in that situation was a bit extreme, right? But ultimately just it ended up being fine in the long run because I got to know people, and they realized I wasn't exactly that person that they originally thought I was. But it was kind of like a reminder with the username of, I don't need to, be hiding parts of myself, that doesn't mean you have to throw it all out there immediately, but also this is something that is different about me a little bit. And why should I hide that? So that's kind of where it comes from. So people know that E flat guy, and they know that he loves music, and that he can do this cool little trick where he can tell you what the notes are, or he can sing them back to you without any reference.
I think that story went full circle for me. So I think at first, I'm just gonna just ride the wave with me. Just ride the wave with me, okay? Wait till we get back to together. So I think we started out on that where I was like, oh, that E flat guy, I love him. I don't know what his name is about. Okay, cool. He's gonna not go to college. Oh wow. Oh, I don't know what's happening.
I'm putting on my goggles. We're riding the wave.
Okay. I feel underdressed, but we're gonna go with it.
And you're the one that's in an island, actually.
I know, it's crazy. Okay, so I felt like we're going along. This is great, and then I felt like, oh my goodness, we're getting into humble brag category. This is what's happening. Humble brag, humble brag, humble brag, and then it's like, oh wait, but he kind of specifically calls himself out on this with the name That E Flat Guy. And it really then starts to turn this corner where we're all have these things that are just things about us, right? And sometimes they're really great things and they happen and you can just do them, spontaneously being able to tell you what the specific note is. We all have those types of things that just we can do, but that doesn't mean that we are this specific person. And I think that the fact that you're willing to put that out there and say, guys, here's this freaking thing that happens. I can tell you this. But you're not hey guys, I can tell you what note that is. It feels two different, saying the same thing in two different ways. And I think that, it starts out sounding very much here's this thing I can do and I'm amazing and wonderful, but you're also I can do this thing and it kind of it just is something I can do. It's not defining.
Right.
So I'm gonna instead of like being like, oh my god, look at me. You're like, hey guys, I do this thing. I don't know. Like that's kind of more what it feels like in the end, and it feels much more humbling and much more, real person like. I don't know how to explain it, but it feels genuine, and I think that you're right that Twitch is the type of place, that this is great. You're weird in a great way. You know what I mean,
thanks.
though? Do you know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like, it's
Yeah.
okay. It's okay that you've got this thing that you can do that, yeah. In our family, Jason and I, we tell our kids all the time, it's amazing being weird. Do you really want to be normal? Like, be your weird self. Fly your little freak flag and be that. And I think that the fact that you're just like, here I am. Look at this weird thing I can do. Like, I think it's great. I think it's lovely. And it went full circle for me. Like, I was like, yay! Yay! Like, big time yay.
Yeah.
So I appreciate that. Thank you for being vulnerable. And thank you for sharing that with me.
And that's
us.
a big, yeah, that's part of the challenge too for me is kind of like taking the risks that people might not like it, like, but accepting that and being like, you know what? Okay. I mean, it's Twitch. So, I mean, just go find somewhere else to be, if you don't like it. I mean, instead of trying to seek everyone's approval. I wouldn't say like that's my thing. I'm not going to name the family member, but there's a family member I know that's like their thing that they wrestle with is like seeking approval from everybody. So anyway, so that's not exactly my thing, but at the same time I do, I think on a basic level people want to be liked, and it can sometimes it's not comfortable, right? When somebody's like, I don't like you.
No, it's not comfortable at all. Like like I don't feel like I need to be liked, but at the same time, I don't want to be disliked.
Right.
I'd rather you don't care. like me, yay.
Mm-hmm.
Dislike me, don't like me, okay. Like there's a difference between the three.
Just like the boy named Pierre.
I'm missing a reference.
The Nutshell Library. There's these books that there's actually little songs that Carole King set them to music. You familiar with Carole King?
I do. I do enjoy. I don't know Carole King's like full thing, but I've got Carole King vinyl. I like listening to Carole.
Yeah. So anyway, so she like put music to a bunch of these little children's stories that were also animated into like a VHS that we had when we were little kids. And so anyway, I just thought of it because that was the hook of one of the stories was, there once was a boy named Pierre who only would say, I don't care. And so the whole story was about how he just kind of ended up alone because he didn't care about anything or whatever. And anyway, it was an interesting tangent. But that's immediately what I think of when I think of somebody who's apathetic, is that little boy Pierre.
I now need to hunt that down. Can somebody take note of that? Adjacent, you on that?
It's
Adjacent said no. Can I have one of my mods that is like actually paying attention to what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Put a note for me somewhere. Adjacent, are you
go.
writing a note for me?
Richard's got it.
Oh,
and thanks
he's
again,
good at
Richard,
setting
for
me
your nice
things.
comment earlier.
Yeah. If you have a link, Richard, please send that to me because Jason just goes.
If nobody else does, I can probably find a link or something later. I'd imagine they're somewhere distributed on YouTube at this point. Somebody's probably done that.
Joanna's taking notes. So that's helpful.
There we go.
Oh, good. Pinball made me a Trello card. Thanks, Pinball. For me, our interviews on this show kind of go like this, like all the kinds of amazing fluff and a wonderful, and I love it, and rabbit hole. Okay, start turning the corner, and we're going to do a game, and we're going to end it. But then there are some times where I'm like, I just need to know more, and so I apologize for keeping you on longer, but it's just like, I feel like we had to go down some of these roads, and I think that it really means a lot that you are willing to like open up in such a way and tell us about these things about yourself. Because I think that you're right. I think that some people kind of like don't put them out there all the time, but I think Twitch is a place where, you know, if you don't like me, you can go someplace else. But also, here are all the weird flags I have. Here's this one that is like, I really like Lost, and I watched it with my parents. Here's this other one where, you know, I needed to overthink things to get this song. Here's this other one where I'd like to talk about myself as Ryan's Den. And then also here's this weird thing where I can tell you what song it is. Like what note it is. Here's all these things. Do you want to stay? Cool. If you don't, like.
You also probably left out the weirdest one.
Oh no, which one did I leave out?
The UFO conspiracies.
Oh, I just glazed over that. Is that weird? Is that weird I left that out? Also, I like UFOs. Yes, that is also, I mean, I don't know. I love the fact that every single person that comes on our show will be like, here's this little weird thing about me. And I'm like, I love you. That's wonderful. Because I think that it makes us all, I don't want to join your club, LG. I think it just makes us all so much closer, even though I don't want to buy a island with Hillsinger, and I don't want to join whatever club LG is trying to get me to join.
I think it's the UFO Investigators Club.
You guys do you, and I'll just let everybody else know that if they also want to do that, they can go join in. Just like, so this is my job. Hey, lovely, weird people. The UFO Club is there. The Overthinkers are over there. They meet on Tuesday. These guys are on Wednesday. You can do both, whatever. That's my job.
There you go. I
can love you and also not like be part of the UFO Club. It's Ryan, Carly, and LG. Nice.
Yep.
I'll take notes at the meeting. Just be there as your secretary. You guys are great. I love you. Let me take your notes for you. Can you please tell everybody that is now just as in love with you as I am? When do you stream? What do you have coming up? Please tell me that even though you're not a music producer, you are going to share music with us on like some platform other than Twitch.
Yeah, so a few things. So I guess I can start with that is long term. I think what I'm going to do is I've been thinking about this for a while. I haven't really spoken publicly about it, but this is maybe me asking for an accountability squad. But I'm going to try this year, 2023, I'm going to try to just put out random stuff. Because I think a lot of me not putting music out is that I have very high...
Do you overthink things?
I have a very idealized version of what I want things to be when I put them out. So I think the way to combat that is just to like come up with new song ideas that are not super idealized and just kind of think of them as like, this is my practice in putting stuff out there. So I think it's going to start with covers because I really want to learn a little bit more about production. Because I think I would probably want to go like the self-producing route. Anyway, long story. So hopefully there will be music of some kind out there next year. That's kind of the
We will all
plan.
hold you to that. Everyone in chat tonight, that E-flat guy is putting out music next year. We all need to hold him to that.
Yes.
Even if it's covers.
It might be, yeah.
It could be a tiny step.
Which is actually no guarantees about what it will bring. But anyway, so
LG says done. You're stuck.
Things coming up. So I'll just do. I'm doing my regular final Friday stream. Fridays are Fridays. Because they're easy to remember, and also Fridays are usually like my least busiest days, so it's easy for me to stream. And Sunday, it's like probably like I think it's my first and probably my last Sunday stream. But it's going to be my special Twitch anniversary stream of 2 years streaming on Twitch. And it is going to feature a lot of friends, actually. I'm going to be bringing friends on for the first time. I'm very scared because I know all the button pushing that goes into bringing friends on stream. And but my first friend is actually going to come physically into this room. My uncle, Eddie Brown Music, is going to come to this space, and we're going to jam out. I believe the plan is to get started at 10 a.m. Eastern on New Year's Day, and jam for a bit, and then I'm gonna have some people on to chat about their music that they enjoyed from this year. What do they have coming up? And and I'm gonna share some music that I enjoyed listening to. And I got the idea because I don't use Spotify. And I saw all these people sharing their Spotify Wrapped things, and I was a little bit jealous. Oh my God, Jerfo is rating in.
Jerfo, welcome in. We're so happy for you to be here tonight. We have that E-flat, and he is lovely and amazing and wonderful and celebrating 2 years on Sunday. And we had an amazing interview. We talked about UFOs and about upcoming adventures, and also about all the things that are crazy for us. Oh, and
Meep
that thing just showed up. Yeah.
He had to say hello to Jerfo.
That happened. We talked about
he says
corn.
Goodbye.
Mom wanted me to let you all remind me that we talked about corn. So these things all happened. They were great and they were wonderful. And before we say goodbye to the amazing, the wonderful, that E-flat guy, we're not going to say quite yet. I'm going to make you all listen to and E-flat guy pretend that he can hear this raid song.
You made it to our island, made you never guess who you'll meet. Pull up a chair and rest your weary feet. You traveled across some choppy twitch seas. We're glad you're here with the Jason and vibing. Hey!
If you're only just showing up now, we have had an amazing conversation with that E-flat guy. You can give him a follow and go and check him out live on his stream, which the next one will be tomorrow on Friday. Or you can check out the VOD. It'll be up, and you can go and check it out for yourself. Everybody that was hanging out with us for the night, please make sure that you go and follow Jerfo. Jerfo is amazing at what he does, and is just like so great. And he was actually here on the island, like literally here, IRL, the night I cut my toe off.
Yeah, that's exciting.
That was a thing that happened. Also, the toe wasn't completely off. I just had to go to the emergency room, and I'm not blaming Jerfo for it. Also, it wasn't Jerfo's fault. I just slipped and fell and tripped on something. It's fine. The toe's attached. Everything's great. So please go follow our amazing guest, ThatEflatguy, and also go follow our Raiders tonight. LG Music, Serene, did I pronounce it right this time? And also, thanks. And also Jerfo Music, The Music Addict. I did not get those words in the right order. You will be very happy that you did that. And Ryan, that E-flat guy, E-flat, all the names. Thank you. I have really been looking forward to tonight for a really long time. It's been super fun, and it is an amazing way to close out 2022.
I couldn't ask for a better time. Thank you guys, but both you, Vibing, and Adjacent for the fun tonight. And yeah, thank you so much for having me here. Thank you for all that you do for the Twitch community. Yeah, I'm super stoked to watch the rest of the show and to see you both try to guess who the mystery streamer is.
I have no idea what the name is. I don't know. Jammies has got us in a pickle. Thank you so much, and we will see you again real soon. Everyone, say goodbye to Ryan. Bye.
And hi to me.
Hi to you. Hello and welcome. I really appreciate you being here tonight, Adjacent.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, so good. Look, it's almost like I can do that like in like a
So smooth.
I am so smooth, guys. You know what? They call me butter because I'm so smooth.
So smooth.
They would, if they called me anything, they'd call me like freshly out of the refrigerator butter. Because you can't like do anything with it.
Hard butter.
Hard butter.
Hi, Pinball.
Hi, friends. Hi. I really enjoyed our time with Ryan. He is a wonderful human being.
He is.
And
awesome to have him on.
super amazing. I think it's a splendid way to end 2022.
I agree.
Can you believe that we've gotten to the end, like not only to like a whole year, but like we got to the beginning of 2022 and now we've ended it. Like it's like that year. It's like before and after.
It's the first year we've streamed all of.
The entire year we did it. And we had so many amazing guests. So many of them are in chat tonight.
They are.
Yeah, I am just like beyond.
Oh no, here come the emotions.
Nope. I am beyond emotions. I have none.
You're
And
beyond. I've reached this level. I'm beyond emotions.
I have no emotions anymore. I have moved beyond them.
It's funny. It's funny.
I'm all done with the emotions. Thank you. Good night.
Yeah, fast and slow.
I feel like
Both.
that's kind of the case though with like,
Time.
yeah, like when you're going through a specific moment, it can seem like forever. Like we have been in this pandemic life for freaking ever. Forever and ever. But we haven't been doing this very long.
It's true. Only half that time.
Right, but it feels like it's just like yesterday we started. When I think about like a
Babies.
specific guest, I'm like, oh, that was like 3 weeks ago. And then I look, I was like, it was February in 2022. Like they all just, it's lovely and amazing. And they all kind of like fit snugly together inside of my brain. They're all like singing kumbayas to me.
You have streamers inside your head?
Yeah.
Oh no.
I can't remember if we did if you haven't already done so, please make sure that you follow our amazing guest tonight, ThatEflatguy. He is a lot of fun, and you will have a wonderful time in his stream. Also, our raters tonight. I've got more to say about the LG music. We'll get to that later, but also Serene and brain went blank. Jory? No. Yes? No.
No.
Jerfo!
Jerfo.
It was a J name. I had it in my brain, and then I was like, who is it? It's Jerfo. Jerfo's amazing.
Jerfo is amazing.
I think what the real problem is that Jerfo reminds me that I cut my toe off. And my brain is like, blank that out quick.
He was
It hurt.
gone before that happened.
I know he was.
Just separate it.
I'm
It's
trying.
two different events.
I'm trying really, really hard to. I really am. I really am like trying to like separate them. But I had to drive myself to the emergency room, and that was like a whole event in my mind. And I had to like duct tape my toe to my rest of my foot so it would stop and like still stay on.
What are you going to show us?
The thing. An error occurred. Oh no.
Sounds about right.
So I can't recall because my brain can't separate truth from lies, obviously. If we actually were able to give you the redeem from last week of something in the room. So I thought I'd show you this week something in the room. My mom, Main Mammy, actually gave us a lovely Christmas gift that has so much vibing loveliness.
Look at that.
I got like Shaq. I'm using my mirror image. Surf. And Jason.
That's me.
Over. I'm vibing. This is vibing. And this is Island. And it's so hard to use the camera. There's Mo and Minnie's and Coco as well. So thank you so much to Main
It
Mammy.
also says toe. Almost says toe.
Not say toe. There's no toes involved. Also, just thank you so much to Main Mammy for this lovely Christmas gift that I cannot point to in a camera. So, one moment, please. I have put it down successfully.
Good
Are you
job.
proud of me?
That's amazing work.
I didn't break any. All right. Who is ready to check out the table of contents? Me? Yes, me. So a big check to interview with ThatEflatguy. It was amazing and lovely. And I think now we move on to you and me together trying to guess something. I'm pretty sure you're the only one in the name of this segment. But I'll give you a hand if you get stuck.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Appreciate that.
Look, I forgot to turn this off. Hold on. Oh, list off. Frick. No, buttons. Oh my goodness. We're going to do it again. JK, do it again.
There it is.
Ta-da-da!
It wasn't you, Jammies.
It was not you, Jamie. It was me.
K-Floof.
Kai-Floof or K-Floof? Okay, so let me explain the game to you and then also explain the twist this week. So normally during the stream, what do they stream? We find out what adjacent things someone streams by just their name or the addition of a crosswords, or sometimes we make it super hard and put all the letters in a different order and make him decide that, and then what they stream.
Keep me guessing in multiple ways. Always.
But we thought it might be super amazing and awesome if our mod jammies went cosmic jammies, for those of you not in the know of just the jammies.
Right.
Right. Went out and found someone that we potentially both didn't know. And I don't know this person. Jamie said, how do I know if you don't know them? And I was like, well, that's a great question. I don't know. Find someone that you don't know. And so I don't know them. Do you know? No? Not off the top of your head? You've never been in their
Wouldn't you
stream?
like to know?
Rude.
No, I don't know them.
Okay, good. So neither of us know these, this, them, they, those people, or animals. We don't know. We don't know anything.
James wants to know.
So now we have to try to decide. First off, I think we should try to decide, is it Kai Floof or K Floof?
Is that the first thing we should decide?
Yeah.
And does it matter?
Yeah. Yeah.
I feel like floof is like the low-hanging floop.
The low-hanging floop? Did you
Fruit.
say? Oh, fruit.
I was trying to combine the two words. It didn't really work very well.
It's okay.
Low-hanging fruit.
But I need to know what, if it's, I can't start thinking about things until I know. Kai
Okay.
or K?
Go with K.
I don't think you're right.
Then go with Kai if it makes you feel better.
I also don't think that's right. All right.
K.
All right. So floof. Floof makes me think like something floofy.
Yes. I was thinking the same thing.
Or is it Kai? Oh no. All right. Floof. Kai floof, K floof, Kai floof. Floof. So floof is like either like a really fluffy dog or
Like fluff.
like a pile of fluff.
Floofer.
Yeah. There's So does everyone else have like a specific like ranking for dogs? There's like doggos, there's like good boys, and then there's like floofers. Is that just something that we have in our family?
Thank you for the follow.
Thank you so
Cereal.
much for the follow. We really do appreciate it. We've had some other follows tonight. We do appreciate you as
too.
well.
Thank you
you
very
so
much.
much.
If floof.
Oh no, we're in such a
It sounds like an equation. Like if floof, then what?
All right. So floof. Let's just go for floof.
Yep. We settled on that.
That's the only thing we've settled on.
Unless it's if loof.
If floof. All right. So if
It's like,
floof.
okay.
So is that like a loofah
If loof.
or like ka if
I
loof?
think we're focusing too much on the details of the pronunciation of the words.
Ka I floof.
I think
Hey, Panda Kaisen. Look, see, Panda Kaisen has a Kai. Kai. See? See? Kai flow of. Ooh, Kai flow of could be somebody doing yoga. Not pickpocket yoga, but like move into the other camera yoga.
Did you just try to eat my hand? Yeah, what do we think?
All right, so I'm thinking it's probably someone, like a person, that is behind this account.
Most accounts do have people.
No, but like it's not like a straight up animal. It's like there's a person. I'm thinking a person that maybe games and is like really super into like floofies. So like
Floofies.
So like,
I don't judge.
you know, like LG has tacos. I think Kai Floof has like floofy dogs.
How many?
32.
32 floofy dogs. Mm-hmm. Wow.
No more, no less.
You're not very good at this game.
What? Why not?
Is 32 dogs realistic?
If they're floofy.
Okay.
Yeah.
That is a lot of grooming.
Maybe they really like. Maybe they do that as like one of their shows. Like one show is like gaming, and the other show is like floof grooming.
Huh. Okay.
Do you think I'm right?
Yeah.
You do?
Yeah.
You think I am correct?
I think so. I think you got to hang in this game already.
Thanks.
You're a professional. I didn't doubt you, ever.
I am a pro streamer.
The proiest.
The proiest of pros. Like almost like the broiest of bros, but like for streamers that are pros.
Now you're kind of showing your non-proiness.
That's all I have for you. All right, how do we want to show what they really are? We want to show... I'm assuming they're probably not live now. So we probably want to show chat on stream.
Go ahead and guess.
Yeah, you guys can guess the whole time. I'm going to take just a moment over on here and type in blah, 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 blah.
Blah, blah, blah. You're saying it like no one else can know.
I'm putting in featured chat. It's like a thing that I got to do. Log in.
No, but it's like bleep, bloop, bleep, bloop.
Bleep, bleep, bloop. What do you guys think it is? All right, we got a... Let's add this. And we gotta put it like this, I think. I did click to show it. Didn't I click to show it? Why aren't you going up there?
Silly thing. Thanks, Tina.
Yay! Guys, I did buttons. Who is... something floof? Let's see their description. Oh my goodness, I can't even say the words. You read it. It's your job.
Let's see the description. Hoi, I'm I don't know how to say that.
Kiku. Oh my god, we're so not gonna do this.
Kikuraj.
Kikuraj.
Kikurage or Kikuraj.
Also known as
Kai.
welcome to my ramen shop. Variety furry VTuber who plays whatever and enjoys making friends. Like floof, they're a floof.
Also, they stream whatever. That's really hard to guess. Not gonna lie.
Jeremy's like, let's find somebody that streams whatever they want. Whatever. That's what Jammies did. Kikurage. Kikurage. Thank you.
Kikurage. Thank you, Panda.
And
They're
it's
furry. They're floofy.
yeah, see it? Exactly. Well, I don't know what their VTuber thing looks like. Like, I want to see it. So, I'm going to go and follow, just like I hope you all do. We can go check out and see what their little, oh, I don't have a link. Oh, this is not work. Hold on. This one. I have too many buttons adjacent. All right, in their about, it says, "Hi there, friend. My name is Kikuraji. I am a floofy Shiba Inu." Wait, isn't that... I may be wrong. I may be completely wrong, but isn't that... I don't know. You can call me Kiku or Kai. I've gone by many names before. You may know me as the Blue Rose, Northern Dawn Art, Zelda Otaku 21, Bork Queen. Oh, we should totally connect Kai, Floof, and Davy together. Davy loves Bork.
Indeed.
Bork Queen TV, and Queen of the Floof.
They have a lot of names.
But I know. But I finally settled on using a name that I've used for years online. With this channel, you can watch. I gotta find. Oh wait, stop talking.
Interesting.
Kai Ku Raj A. My VTuber OC stream various things. Lots of dog. Look, I did it. Dog and ramen themed stuff, as well as things for my backlog.
How many dogs, though?
32.
That was in there?
Yeah. You can't see it, but yeah. Let's go all in follow, and let's not ask them about the 32 dogs.
Did you say go unfollow?
No, go and follow.
And follow.
But
Okay.
don't ask about the 32. We don't need to come up with a specific number.
Okay.
Nobody
Don't
needs.
show up and say, I heard you have 32 dogs.
Don't do that, because Adjacent would be really embarrassed.
That would be awkward for you.
For Adjacent, yeah.
Yeah, sure.
So don't do that part.
Uh-huh.
So, I'm pretty sure I got a win on this one.
Sus.
Perhaps. Let's see. It's not a toggle. Let's see if this works. Ooh, it is. It worked. Look at me doing buttons.
Good job.
So my first go at What Do They Stream, I nailed it.
1 for 1.
I'm doing my record is a lot better than yours.
Yep.
Thank you all so much for helping.
I think you should just do the segment now.
The
You,
next
you don't
one?
even need me. This should just
I
be
can't, 'cause
yours.
I have to go and find them.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It's weird.
At this moment in time, before Adjacent starts coming up with inaccuracies in the things I'm saying, we are going to. So we owed you from last time. It's my favorite dish.
Good logic, isn't it?
We are going to
Bulletproof.
we're going to lean this way. We're going to do a wheel spin. So last week we owed you a wheel spin. Do you remember the command to use to spin the wheel?
Is it command spin?
You can give it a try.
Ready for it?
Yeah. It did it!
What do we got?
Clip roulette.
Ooh. Have we done that one before?
I don't know that we have. All right, so this is what we're gonna do. I gotta see if this works. But they're so hard. Okay, we're gonna go there. We're gonna take this off, I think. Okay, good. So clip.
It's like you were surprised that it
I am.
happened.
I am really surprised, actually. And I think it's VSO. Let's just try. We're gonna start by trying with Adjacent, and you can tell us if it messes up, because if it does, it's okay because it's just to Adjacent.
I'm like guinea pig.
You are a very wonderful hamster-like oinker. Those who know. All right. So I
That
think
was supposed to stay between us.
I should be able to do this, and we should be able to see it happen. Nope.
Or not.
Or just not. If it wasn't VSO, what would it be? SSO?
Everything else worked. Yeah. We set this up so long ago.
So long ago. We've been making him eat gross jelly beans and going and visiting amazing people instead of just doing the amazing people here in stream. Sorry, what's happening? I'm trying to do visual shout outs. There's like clips that show up like on the screen over here. But I can't remember the...
What program are we using to do it in? Because I believe we set up a command in that, did we not?
Yeah, obviously we did. What, where?
Good luck. Thanks, my clock.
Clip.
Yes, this is where we spin the VODs.
Clips, not bots. Right, yeah. Clip. Shout outs.
Oh, you're going to the Googling. You're Googling like what we originally Googled.
Yeah.
To figure out how to do this. You're really retracing your steps.
I'm trying to figure out where we put it. You want to just do a different one until I... Oh, why?
Probably. That's probably
Kofi,
best.
Red Hut.
So we don't
That's
make everyone
Red Hat.
suffer through this. Welcome
What
back,
was it?
LG.
Hello, command. Respin. I know, right? Jason should have done a better spinning job. What was it? I put it someplace.
Thanks for the list, Max Talk.
Is it this one? Oh, I have saved my password in this stream. Authorize. Guys, I think we're getting closer. No, I don't want a tour still. I still don't want a tour. All right. Where would it be? Not my profile. Guys, I don't know.
This is fun.
Widgets. Polls, pretzel rocks, random channel clips. Right? That's what we wanted.
Yeah.
Clip settings. Yeah, that's not the right website. Respin?
Yep.
Guys, that'll be next week.
It was so close.
We're gonna do... I'm gonna figure this out.
No, not that one.
I'm gonna figure this out. And next week, we will give you a free clip roulette. So if you want to have your clip potentially highlighted, good or bad or other, maybe you want to clean up your clips in the meantime because you know it's coming. We'll be doing that next week. I mean, no, don't clean them up. Also, you want to respin?
Yep. Oh, that's right. I do the spins.
Come on.
And
Not 4.
See you, Ryan.
Bye. Thank you for being here.
Thank you so much for being with us.
Bye. Go find your doggo. Not. Okay. What's that smell? Good. We can just torture him like old school style.
Yay.
Nope. That's not it. That is a past person we had on the show. She does amazing body art. It's beautiful what she can do. All right. So this is a great smell.
Oh,
it smells
no.
wonderful. And it is inside this card. That is what's that smell?
I already smell it.
It's taken over the entire... Okay, so this is actually a new smell into the workshop right now because the workshop smells like freezer burned lettuce. Did you smell that when you came in today?
No.
It makes me
I didn't
sad every
notice
time
it.
I walk in. So our...
Is there a word showing on this?
No, there's
somewhere?
not. Just
It's
don't
hidden?
open it to the third.
Okay.
So our power went out for a very long time on Friday. Last Friday.
Mm-hmm.
And so when power goes
Not
out...
tomorrow.
No, it didn't happen tomorrow. Oh, better not freaking happen tomorrow. It happened last Friday. And so we just have like a little heater here and I keep it at very low temperature so it doesn't go freezing, but also it's not really heating it up to like a temperature I would like to be at. But my Christmas cactus is in here. So we keep it kind of at like a 59, 60 degrees. But when the power went off, you see it now? Do you see how dead it looks? Isn't it sad? When the power went off, I didn't realize that it didn't automatically restart the little heater before, like after it was all done. So it was without power in Like without heat in like, I don't know, at least 30, but lower than that, right? What was the temperature over the weekend?
It was below 30.
Yeah, it was below 30, below freezing. And so my Christmas cactus was out here in below freezing weather for over 48 hours. And it is, I'm trying to see if it'll come back to life, parts of it. But when you walk in, it smells like freezer burned lettuce. And I am sad. It was like a really good old cactus because I mean, like that, those things last forever unless you put them out in the freezing cold temperatures. But I can't tell necessarily. It was actually gifted to me. There's like a few different cacti plants in there, and one was gifted to me by a friend, and a couple other parts that are in there are gifted to me by people in the neighborhood. So yeah. There's definitely some dead parts.
It's okay.
I know. I feel so bad though, because it's like such a good plant, and I killed it. So
It happens.
I felt so bad that I didn't even think to like come back in here and start the heat up.
Poor
when
cactus.
and it was not till Tuesday that I came back in here, and I felt so bad. But now it no longer smells like that.
That's good. It smells like this now.
It does, which is not a good smell. I've got guesses. They're not like wonderful guesses. What are you doing?
Showing my arm.
Why?
I'm gonna say,
Okay.
ugh, I don't think I need to smell again.
No, it's really,
I think
really bad.
It smells like burnt rubber.
I was thinking the same thing.
All right. So let's see. I don't know which way this goes.
Oh, that looks like an onion garlic thing.
Yeah.
I could kind of see that.
Garlic, yeah.
Oh, but it was really
I was thinking originally a food item, but then I was like, this is just really
like really bad, strong rubber smell.
garlic.
Yeah, it was gross. Oh, yeah. I mean, I love garlic too. That is not a flavor I look forward to eating though.
It doesn't smell like fresh garlic.
No, like old garlic.
I do like a good garlic.
Like, you know, after like you cook and that smell gets into everything, and then it's like 2 days later and it's still stuck in everything. Potentially that garlic.
Mixed with rubber.
Mixed with somebody tried to like burn rubber in front of your house.
Yep. It's
All right.
freshly burnt rubber, not fresh garlic.
Correct.
What is that command?
Camel Tuck, you're young. Ignore me. Okay. Sounds good.
I'm kind of enjoying it. See what else you come up with.
I really like Samuel Tucker Young. He's a good friend.
Yeah.
All right. So it is paper garlic.
Definitely not fresh.
All right. Do you want to do another spin? Because we actually were at a place where we owed them a spin for tonight as
Okay, let's do it. Tell me.
well. I'm waiting on
I'm
you.
so used to you pressing the buttons.
Yeah, I got to let you do something so I don't have to do them all.
Oh, nice.
Oh, good. You get to smell something again.
Okay. Good one. Good one. Just clear that smell out.
Oh, but I even just touching
Is it
this
fresh
one.
garlic?
No.
Darn it. Garlicky rubber.
Oh, this isn't horrible. I think I have an idea of what I think it might be.
Oh,
Oh, it's not the same idea.
I just went up too close.
What do you think it is? Oh, look, Jason put my beer tonight in a Freddy koozie. Arco was here earlier, wasn't he?
Was he?
I don't know. I just
don't
always think
remember.
about Arco. Arco's everywhere that my mind is.
Arco's in every memory.
Oh, look, Arco's there.
There he is. Hey, Arco.
Command Arco. Who's gonna command Arco for me?
There it is. All right. This one smells like It smells like a card with smells on it. I know it sounds weird, but it's bringing, you know how smells bring back memories?
Uh-huh.
It reminds me of a fake smell I've smelled before.
Oh, a fake smell that you've smelled before.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's the only thing that's coming to mind.
I think chocolate.
Damn memory.
Damn memory. I think that might be the most un-PG thing you've said on here.
I'll take it. Yeah, I mean, yeah, cardboard chocolate.
I would say cardboard chocolate. Yeah. Cardboard hot cocoa.
Chocolate. I never got it centered. Good job.
Thank you.
Well done.
Thanks.
You won, and I get half a point because I
Gibbs
agreed.
win.
I agreed with what you said.
No, you should just like know that is protocol.
Okay.
Whatever I say, you agree with. We've had this conversation. You're always team vibing, no matter
Always.
what I say. You
Right.
need to show a bias towards vibing.
Right. When the guest is on, I don't root for them to win the game.
Correct.
Okay.
Correct. I'm glad you're starting to get this. Me.
Okay.
I'm the winner. Just so you know, I am the winner.
It's fair.
You choose me. So we
That's right.
we are at
That's right, Luis.
78 cents away.
88.
88 cents. 88 cents away from another wheel spin.
Wait, didn't we already do one?
No, we did one from last week.
Oh.
We owed them one.
Okay.
And then we did one from this week.
All right. Well, maybe we'll get it next stream.
Yeah, we'll get a next stream if anybody wants to like re-up
Oh.
their sub next week.
My hands still smell like both of those.
It's good. You're fine.
Chocolate garlic.
I don't even know where we're at. Let's look on the list. Are we just like throwing out anything that we don't know what the stream is?
The
Put it out there.
Welcome to the command test stream.
Right now, during your testing of commands, we have Irene Pena Music with some news on New Tunes Showcase.
Good evening, gentle viewers. It's me, Irene Pena Music, and that could really only mean one thing. It could mean a few things, but it means one thing right now. We are here to announce news of the upcoming New Tune Showcase. But what is the New Tune Showcase you speak of, Irene? Well, I'm here to tell you. I am. New Tune Showcase is a monthly Together Wherever music event hosted on my channel. That's Irene Pena Music. And I invite 4 singer-songwriters to share their original music, not just with me, but with our entire combined communities, all here in the basement, virtually in some cases, in most cases, and you get to see them all on screen together. That's part one. Now here's the kicker. This is a singer-songwriters in the round, which means we all take turns not only sharing original music and chatting between songs, because we like to chat a lot, but we all debut a brand new tune based off of the same prompt. What is the January prompt, you ask? I will tell you that as well. January's song prompt is Catching Up. If this prompt inspires you, or if you have any lyric ideas for the songwriters here in the Vibing chat, please send your inspiration along now, because as a singer-songwriter myself, I know I need it, and I'm gonna steal it, clip it here in chat, and go back to it, and probably add your lyrics to my song. But as a singer-songwriter, I know that inspiration doesn't just come if somebody gives you a prompt. So send it on over, put it in chat. What does catching up inspire for you? Let us know right here in chat. Also, please join us. Mark your calendars, because this is happening on January 14th at 3 p.m. Eastern on my channel. That's Irene Pena Music. Got that? It's up here, I think. Yeah, so let's talk about it. There's more to talk about. Can you believe it? No, you probably can't. January also celebrates the 1-year anniversary of the New Tune Showcase, which means we have done 12 episodes. Obviously 1 year, Irene, come on, math. But that means that at least 60 new songs have been debuted just because of this event by various singer-songwriters in the Together Wherever community, and that means so much to me. I'm so grateful, and if you haven't experienced one of these shows, this is the best time. Start now. It's going to be fantastic. This is lucky number 13 for us. So come on in, celebrate the anniversary with us, celebrate catching up with us. Ooh, I like that. Let's go back. Add that. Catch up with us. Come on. Meant to be. All right, so the 1-year anniversary, and who will be singing songs for us at the 1-year anniversary? Let's find out. Go to tape. The all-original stream debuting new music by Barry Copeland Music, Dan Tremblay Music, Dana Baker Music, Eddie Brown Music, and I will be there to host the show and also sing you a new tune about or with including something about catching up. So go follow all those people now. Go follow them. Shout outs galore to Barry Copeland Music, Dan Tremblay Music, Dana Baker Music, and Eddie Brown Music. Can't stop me. All right. This is the recap. If you missed it, January 14th, 3 p.m. Eastern, all original music stream, the New Tune Showcase 1-year anniversary, brought to you by Together Wherever Music. One more thing. If you're a singer-songwriter interested in participating in a New Tune Showcase, please let Island Vibing know, and we will make it happen. We welcome you to the Together Wherever Music community, and I will see you on January 14th. Happy New Year from the basement in Seattle.
Nothing like the basement in Seattle. I tried to help out with some shout outs. I think between my lame attempts and Tina's amazing thing, we've missed one so far. I think we're just missing ThatEflatguy's uncle, Eddie Brown Music. Pretty sure that's the only one we missed.
Yep.
Yeah. I think that's it. Done. I think that's about it. We got everybody, right?
Yeah, I think so.
I've gotta say a couple things here. One, it's amazing that New Tune Showcase has gotten to 1 year of doing this. That's so great that so many people have come together and they've all written a new song for this. So the show is not just like we come together, we write one song, and here we are and done. They present all kinds of originals, and then they showcase one new song each. So you get to hear all kinds of original musics from your favorite Twitch stars, and maybe some new ones that you haven't met yet. And then also you get to hear a brand new song, 5 brand new songs, because she has 4 guests on every time, which is really amazing. And as she said, there's a prompt, and not always is the prompt easy to do. So I've been thinking, Jason,
Yes.
I've been wanting to say this all day. Well, not all day, but like all day after work, which is like a whole new day.
Sure.
So let me just explain a little something to you about
All your days have 2 days in them?
Yes.
Wow.
Like the good part of the day and the work part of the day.
Wow.
I should say the work part of the day and the part of the day that's not work. Sometimes, most of the time, it's good, but then also sometimes we have drama queens that we live with, and they just take over the entire second day of the day.
This is true.
Yeah.
It's not work.
It's not work. That's gross. Hey, Jason, that's gross. Stop doing that. Who's it? What's it? So.
Oh, good question, Pinball.
They do. Our children do age twice as quickly. It's so crazy how fast.
Is that because there are 2 days in every day?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's why.
Okay.
That's why. It's become apparent right now.
It's become apparent.
I didn't choose my words just like whimsidaisical.
No.
Like, do you see this adjacent? Look at this. I covered it up with makeup. And now it's like an angry red dot. What do people do that don't like, what do people, I guess really, what do guys do when they've got an angry red dot?
Tell it to go away.
You just tell the angry red dots on your face to go away, and they're like, okay, and walk away. You don't have to stream with like these ugly things on your face. I tried covering up and it lasted long enough until now. And now it's red and I can see it.
It's all right. It's not that bad. What were we saying?
I was saying that before the end of my first day today, I was talking with Irene about how much I love her little ditties that she sings for me. And she said that she could make my own song just for me.
Oh, wow.
Well, me being us. Because, like, us is like a community. We're all part of IVP. And I am just the vibing part of it.
Yes. You bring the vibes.
I bring the vibes.
To the party.
Yeah, because that's totally my jam. So what I'm saying, we talked about, like, where could it go in the show? And I was like, I don't know. There's this, but this, but this. And so the last thing I said to her was like, the last part of our show is just not quite there yet. We normally show Instagram Reels, which I think I make a stupid ass of myself, and it's great. But
pants, no pants, pants, no pants.
Exactly. But there's no really good way to show those. There's always like this weird glitchiness, so I'm not really sold on that being our ending. So I'm still in the like hunt for like a good endings like sequence. And I still don't know what that is.
Sequence? Like sparkly?
Sequence. Yeah, like sparkly end of the show.
Ending sequence.
Yeah. But as I was finishing up my day, you know what? We kind of like a catching up song. Like don't forget to catch up with us next time type of song. Maybe for January 14th, my lyric suggestions are do a funny song about like catching up with IVP like on the next show. That seems like a really plausible
Okay.
thing.
Okay.
Not a rap. I mean, Irene and Hippo could rap it out.
Yes.
I think that's good. Let's do an Irene, Hippo. Pinball sometimes shows up at their stream. Pinball. Three-way
Wrap it up.
rap about catching up. Wrap it up with a
Wrapping it
catch up. Mm-hmm. Don't you think that's a great idea? She was looking for inspiration. I just gave her all of that inspiration.
Bam.
Right there. Pinball, Hippo, Irene, rap about catching up at the end of the IVP show.
Look at you go.
It is a mic drop. We're done. Thank you so much, folks. You were supposed to end it, too. You didn't end it, so I guess we're not ending it.
Nope. Oh, nothing, Pinball.
No, it's fine.
Weren't signed up for anything.
No. Just go visit Irene.
She'll tell you all the details.
Yeah,
I'm sure
Irene will
it's-
help you out. It's good.
Nothing you need to worry about.
Irene will let you know everything you do need to know. Other than that, you're fine. I think we're just JoJo now.
Nice.
Right? Let's just go into JoJo because
Yeah.
that's going to be where we want to go right now. Everybody, let's go look at JoJo instead of letting Pinball figure out what we're talking about.
Hi everyone, welcome to another edition of JoJo Recommends. Hope you all had a really great Christmas. Firstly, apologies if I'm speaking a little bit quietly. I'm actually at my mother-in-law's house at the moment and it's really early in the morning and everyone else is actually still asleep, but this is actually the only time I thought I'd get a chance to record my feature in the peace and quiet, so that's why I'm up so early. Today I'm featuring Like a Movie by Carrie-Anne Music. Carrie-Anne is another one who I feel if you've been on Twitch for a while, you'll know her. You'll definitely know her lovely little emotes that she has. There's lots of little bunny emotes doing various things from like just waving to I think there's even one with like champagne and stuff like that, which are really super cute. Carrie-Anne is from London, singer-songwriter from London. She's actually played harp music, harp, guitar and piano for quite a long time and has actually played the harp on quite a few for quite a few musicians, which I'm actually really amazed by. I actually read her bio on Twitch and she's played for people like Radiohead, which I think is like absolutely amazing. This is actually her first original music in a year apparently, and it is really beautiful. If you listen to the lyrics of the song, they are really emotional and they're just absolutely beautiful. It's one of those songs that sent a little chill down my spine as soon as I heard it because her voice in it is just so like crystal clear and just absolutely beautiful. Carrie-Anne herself is actually a really lovely person. If you've been on her streams, you'll know that. You'll know how lovely she is and how welcoming she is. She just seems to know absolutely everyone. She always calls me her mod friend Jo when I do make her streams because we mod together for I Am Richard, though I don't often make his streams anymore, but so I think that's always like really nice to have that personal kind of connection with the streamer. Like a Movie is actually only available on YouTube, which is a live loop version, or on Bandcamp at the moment, and that's it. Hopefully she will put it out on the other streaming platforms, but if you'd like to listen to it, it is available on those platforms for you. Thanks for listening. I hope you like the song as much as I do, and I look forward to hearing every single week. I say that. I look forward to next week. Okay, take care. Bye.
I'm going to just take a moment here. We are at the end of 2022. This is our last stream before we turn into 2023. And I just have to say that I am so, and I know I've said this before, and I know that I get all teary, but I just want to say, like, I am so thankful for all of our mods. Every single one of them brings a different thing to the show that is amazing, that is so important. If they were not here, that thing would not be nearly as good without them here. They are fan-freaking-tastic. These people are the people that you want to have on your team. And we have them on our team. And we love them so much. And it's just, we have way too much wonderful, nice things that we need to say to them that we could ever actually like put into a place where like words are like stuck. I'm not signing.
Buttering you up.
I'm not. I'm really, really not. I'm so thankful to JoJo for stepping outside of her comfort zone and showing us this each week. So thankful. I am so thankful to
Thank you, Pinball.
thank you so much for that, Pinball. I am so thankful to Rox and everything that she does with the commands. I am so thankful to I'm so thankful to Jammies and all she does with the clips. I will watch those after we get done, and I will just laugh and feel better about the show. If I've felt down about it, they always make me feel better. I am so thankful for Tina being here every time. It makes me feel so good when I see her because I'm like, Tina is here, and it makes me feel warm and cozy inside. Pinball is a new addition that was supposed to just be like a helpful hand, but he's like, nah, I'll stay on. And I'm so grateful for that. Smalls is so lovely and kind and doesn't know what an amazing person he is. And I just think that he needs to know more, like how lovely he is. We all just think that he's such a great person. And Hoover shows up only sometimes. I just get so excited when I see him. And same thing with Cressum. I just get super excited when I see both of them. Jameer talks my same ridiculous blah language, and it makes me feel so seen. It's who am I missing? Am I missing anybody? Because
who else mods here?
because every single one of them means so much to me that I could never, ever imagine doing this show.
I mean, I mod here.
I mean, you married me a long time ago. You just got to deal with this. But if we're being honest, everyone, I actually am so thankful that Jason is here with me every week. Even when it's like, I can't do a thing. Not this thing, but a thing this week. The fact that I get to do this with him.
Not bad.
I love hanging out with you.
Pete, you're really tearing up.
Oh, I'm just so thankful.
Emotions.
I don't want to. I don't like
Peter
them.
was here tonight.
Peter was a mod before we even needed mods.
Before we streamers. Yeah.
Because we weren't streamers.
Melvin's a mod. Oh. Harsh.
I think that every single one of you are mods, but also like beyond that, every single person that shows up here every week. Arco is not a mod, but he shows up here. I would say 9.9 times out of 10, Arco is here. And it means so much. And there are so many of you that are like that. And it just... I'm so thankful for everyone.
Me too.
I don't know why I'm teary. It's
I'm
dumb.
crying on the inside.
But I'm so appreciative.
I know. They mean a lot to us.
Really, really does. Like, it means so much. So much. That you all would just keep coming back and watching this complete and utter lunacy.
Lunacy, I tell you.
Lunacy. Meowly. Oh, my God. Meowly, you're great too. Oh. I think I just saw Primordial Sounds. He's coming here in March.
How's it going, Andy?
Uh,
Mimi, hello.
Yeah. So I'm just beyond thankful. If I didn't mention you, that doesn't mean that I am not appreciative of you being here. It just means that my brain is full of nonsense and shenanigans, and I am so thankful for this and for everything that has happened in 2022. It means a lot.
Well said, Smalls.
Ew, but also,
Ew, but also, yeah.
yeah.
Gross, but also ew.
That's not what the second noise was. Yeah.
Is that better?
It's like living in a giant cupcake. But less messy. Oh no, it's not less messy. It's pretty much the same messy. I love you all and I thank you so much. You each bring so much to it. Spence slips bunnies into my DMs in Instagram. It's great. It's a very important part of this community that I couldn't imagine being any different. Like, it's great. So, I mean, every little single piece of it is the best piece of it. It means so much. And I appreciate you all so much. Let's listen to this song. If you can't hear for some reason, please let me know. I've been having a lot of issues with this particular audio. Like, I have it all set to play, but then I'll play it and then I have to like undo it and redo it and then it plays. So, I'm thinking it'll just work for you, just messed up for us. But yeah.
Yeah.
I think it works. I spent too long trying to figure out why it doesn't for it to work for everything else except to be redone and done. And it's good. All right. So we're going to go into emote only mode. Fill the wall with all of your favorite emotes, and you can go and click on those to follow all of the people that you're not following yet. You ready?
I'm ready. Are you ready?
Yeah, you're going to need this so you can make it so we can hear it. All right, I'm going to push the buttons, and then hopefully it just works for on your side without a hitch. All right, everyone. Carrie Ann Music here on Twitch. Lovely. I also really love her emotes. They are fabulous. And like a movie, I believe is the name of the song. Here we go.
Life could happen like a story. We'd be staring through the window of a picture perfect postcard scene of smiles. If life could happen like a movie, we'd fast forward through the hard times in a montage where we're making better plans. In a photograph, the perfect smile is frozen like my hands. Oh wow, I'm holding on too tightly to a dream. In a movie there's a perfect scene that's frozen like recurring dreams. I can't change where I've gone or who I've been. When it's cold in a movie, there's a perfect scene that's frozen like recurring dreams. But everywhere I've gone is who I've been. When it's cold, somehow all the city lights make me feel like everything is going to be alright. When I'm old, will there still be city lights to make me feel like everything that's happened was alright? When it's cold, somehow all the Christmas lights make me feel like everything is going to be alright. When I'm old, will there still be Christmas lights to make me feel like everything that's happened was alright? It's alright. If life could happen like a movie, we'd be staring through the window of a picture perfect postcard scene of smiles.
I've got to say, like, if life was like a movie, it'd be really interesting to like think about your life through that lens.
It's true.
Like, if you are the starring character of a movie, like, what would that movie look like? I don't know. I think it's a really interesting thing to think about. And if I'm not mistaken, she actually sang that one live on a show and recorded it to put it up on Bandcamp. So it's very lovely.
Very.
But I think, okay, all right, let's get philosophical for a quick moment and then like leave it. I also think that everyone is also the villain of their own story. Just gonna put that out there, pinball. Oh, we did get to $100. We do need to do another wheel spin. Let's do that before we end things. You need to command spin.
Tell me when you're ready.
It's there. It's there ready for you. All right. So we owe you 2 clip roulettes next time. In the meantime, three clips. In the meantime, if next 4 equals 2 next time. You can't just do spin. It's rigged. 4 equals 2 next time. Okay. What's that smell?
It's a really wide variety today.
I know. So how many is that 3 clip roulettes for next time?
Yeah.
Okay. Can somebody put me a note someplace so I don't forget? Because you know I freaking will. Definitely rigged.
That's yeah. Malkovich.
Didn't he come through like a little door?
Yeah, there's a little door in there.
It's a little door.
Did you smell this one yet?
I smelt it maybe a little bit.
Bye, Irene. Good luck.
Good luck.
This one's better.
Does it smell like old lady house? Anyone else remember when Jason said that the smell smelled like old lady house? Because I do, and I bring it often up in conversation. Those words were not in the correct order of a sentence, but I'm doing it anyways.
Feels like
I don't know what's getting into me with the winking crap. This crap with my eyes is dumb. Like stupid, dumb eyeball things.
like mothballs.
Mothballs are dumb, stupid eyeball things. Yes.
What is this? It smells like what's a fruit? Maybe a melon.
A melon, really?
Also smells a little bit like I can't say it.
Mothballs? It smells like mothballs.
A little bit like potpourri.
Oh,
So it's going in that same.
potpourri.
But
I think potpourri is a weirdly
it's
spelled
because I
word.
smell. I'm not sure if this is what potpourri smells like, but there's a sweet like heart fruit, heart flower smell.
I think potpourri comes in all kinds of flavors. Like I think you
It's not
can.
just one that gets passed around like a fruitcake.
Right. Also, not a flavor. Don't eat potpourri. Not an endorsement. Potpourri. It's like what does Mosif put inside of a bag and shake around? That is what potpourri is.
All right, I'm going with Do you want to smell it?
I'll do one more. You do your thing.
I'm just gonna say. I don't feel like it's right, but I can't come up with anything better. I'm gonna say melon.
I think it's like vanilla car refreshener.
No, see, that's what I was going with before. You're feeling like this smells like a fake smell on cardboard.
I think it's vanilla car.
It's vanilla air freshener.
Yeah.
This card is
Specifically.
pine air freshener.
This one is vanilla
This one
air
is
freshener.
cinnamon car air freshener.
That's not right. What is pineapple? Did you
I
get
was
any?
close.
No, melon and pineapple are two things. No, that's not pineapple. That is like vanilla air freshener.
It's a lot.
They are liars.
Chat.
We should
Who
save
was closer?
Listen, we should save some of these and put them in a Ziploc bag individually so they don't contaminate each other. But put them in a Ziploc so that when the contingency comes to Maine in March, they can all smell them.
Okay.
I'm just saying we should. We've got 3 of them right now that they can do. What do you think, chat?
They just smell the same ones we've already done.
Yeah. See if they can figure out what is what. We don't have to tell them. We can also slip a few others in there so they don't
Some
know.
of them watch our show.
Yeah, but we can like slip them in there, like a couple others.
Decoys.
Yeah, decoys. All right. Put a poll in chat while we're doing the next thing. Make them smell them. Yes or no? That's it. Yes or no? Yes or no? I lost one, though. So make them smell them -1. Oh, there it is. It's just in the shadows. In the shadows, the shadows. In the shadows, the shadow. Sometimes he's not impressed by me. It's fine. All right. Team. All we have left to do is the calendar, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Jason says, yeah, he doesn't really want to listen to my words.
You're telling me to make a poll.
You could
Which one do you want me to do?
multitask. All right. Multitask and also calendar. Poll is up. So now you don't have to pay attention. Poll is up.
I had.
Oh no, this is where I don't know what to put buttons to push.
All right. Who's voting for what? Maybe.
You can also vote for what the frick is a vibing on a push right now. Okay, so
What do we have coming up?
we only
I
have
poll right now.
2 events
2 events.
that I need to tell you about. One non-event event that is an event is next week. We have Sarah Cameron Music.
Our show's always an event.
It is. Also, can I just tell you that I have hung out with Sarah while she was listening to music.
Mm-hmm.
But I've also hung out with Sarah while she has been doing something else. What is it, you ask? tune in next week to find out.
Oh, wow. Cliffhanger.
Did you like that? I made a cliffhanger. Isn't that like stupendous? Stupendous.
Stupendous.
Stupendous. Like, you can go talk to Annie about what would stupendous be. It must be pretty amazing. He makes great sandwiches.
I've heard.
Annie Bonsignor's husband, Stu, makes really, really great sandwiches. Now, oh no, we're gonna be in some serious. They're not even labeled correctly. Hold on,
We're in
on,
trouble.
folks. I gotta find out what is what. I need number 1. Let's see, is that number 1? What number is that? What does that say right there? 5?
6.
6. Looking for 1, adjacent. Look for 1. 5? Is that 1? All right, here is event number 1, which is... Yes. On January 14th at 3 p.m., don't forget to tune into New Tune Showcase, which is happening right here on Twitch on Irene Pena's channel. I hear that maybe she is writing a special song for this show that she'll debut on that show. I mean, I hear that. It may be because I can hear myself talk, but I do hear that. So, like, yeah, the guest should smell the stream, they say. What is this? Does that say 2? No, that says 3.
Correct.
Also, you should know about... Does that say 2?
Yes.
Also, you should know about... Too big for you to see completely. But this Saturday, before we get out of 2022, there's a Catterday stream. And you will see amazing, amazing streamers like just say the word just correctly. Just Rob Hound Dog, who is a show. Oh my goodness, your turn. And Jason will be taking over from now
What?
on. Read the names and the times, or just the names, whatever.
Just Rob Hound Dog. Daddy Drums. Andrea Cannon Guitar. Chad Drums. Bob Laho Music. Delta Mix. Darth Rips. And the Socially Distant Canada.
There you go. Those people, and also potentially more that might be under the waves that I didn't trick it to.
Waves.
Waves. So if you are up and around at 6 a.m. on Saturday, that's CST. So that's like 7 a.m. here? 6 a.m. 7 a.m. That's right, right?
CST. It's an hour later here.
There is a Catterday Discord link. Like, seriously, what will we do without our mods? Look at Rox, just like,
There we
she's
go.
got her own things that she is dealing with, like fixing windows and like being broken. And
Yeah.
she's still like
Doing things. Making it happen.
making it happen. Yep. So go check it out. I hate time zones. I think that is all that we have for events. I do want to tell you about a couple things. So I had a drink with Jammies, not IRL, but I did have a drink with her, and we talked about like how could we get together virtually, all of us, but also like not put demands on our time, like, you know, be able to actually do it. Like, how do we actually make it so that we all can experience this one thing together wherever? Who's putting on New Tune Showcase? How can we do that? And Jamie's very smartfully mentioned that there was something in one of our chats in our Discord that a item from Trader Joe's was discussed. We talked about an item from Trader Joe's. And then it just kind of like caused a few of us to go get it because we were like, what is everybody talking about? So we thought we'd make it into a thing. I think, did you make a channel? Jason did not make a channel, even though his wife told him to. But there will be a channel on the tip of the iceberg. Nope, tip of the sand dune, because we're not icy. It's cold and not going to be here. But we're going to make a channel where we're looking for a suggestion. One item that can be found at Trader Joe's, because we all have a Trader Joe's near us, or something comparable. That we could go get that one item. And over the course of the next month, so all the way through January, we can all, whenever it works for us, go get that thing and then kind of like discuss it. We feel like we're part of a thing together. So there will be a channel. I don't know exactly what it's called. I'm thinking it probably has something to do with the name of Trader Joe's Taste Test Challenge. It's like a challenge to do it in January. Challengey challenge. So go join our Discord and we'll do that.
Trader Joe's challenge.
Trader Joe's Taste Test Challenge.
That's a lot of words for Discord.
Trader Joe's Taste Test Challenge channel. So they do have some. My favorite are the
All right, it's live.
Inca? No. Aztec like corn. It's just delicious. I love it. Okay, so that was the thing. We're looking, whoever comes in there is like, this is the snack. We're all going to go get that snack at our convenience, and that'll be the snack of the month. If nobody goes and if something, so like peanut butter pretzels could be a really good idea. You should totally put that in there and we'll go and do that. If that isn't like allergy friendly to you, we could say, what is your allergy friendly version of that? So no, that's good. It gives people pinball. That gives people a thing where if you have an allergy friendly version of that, other people might have allergies as well and be like, I can't participate, but you put your version of it in there and then everybody can, like, more people can be part of it. Right? Just yeah. How can we all be part of this together over the course of a month? How can we all do the same one thing, even though we're all over different places? How can we do it together? That's what we want to do. We love being a community, and that's what we want to see. Mm-hmm. We're gonna move to the next screen. Chocolate pretzels. I did not update these button names either. So, first off, I do know that this is correct. Thank you so much to ThatEflatguy. Very amazing streamer, and we are so happy that he is able to come and hang out with us. Yeah, it meant a lot that he would be here with us tonight. Oh, well, that's kind of you. Why are there so many people like popping in stupid things? Thank you to Irene Penny Music, amazing friend of show. We thoroughly enjoy having. I know I'm yawning, but I mean it. We do enjoy having you add to this. It's just really late, so I apologize. Thank you so much to Carrie Ann Music. Wow. For letting us
just call it.
We're going to call it. Thank you to her. Thank you to him. Thank you to this one. Thank you also to that one. Y'all are amazing. Thank you to these guys. You're great too. And then thank you also to all of you. Fabulous, amazing, and wonderful. We love you. Again with the eyes. See, this is bad.
Bad. It's bad.
Bad. Yeah.
Yeah.
I gotta wait for this to get all the way through. Subscribers. Oh, look, they're doubling up. Those are pretty. Those are great.
They're going slow, but they're double.
Double slow.
Doubly slow.
Doubly slow. Bum, 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 bum. Yeah, so thank you. We really do appreciate everything that you do. If you're not already in our Discord, add it to the things you do, because it's great and wonderful. I do want to say that coming up in the near future, we are going to do a Tiki Time in Winter, which is kind of like our raid train that we did this summer. It was fun. We did it on July 3rd. It was great. Also, if we're talking about pancakes, he's not paying attention. It's fine. I'll talk to you guys. If we're talking about pancakes, Rox sent some delicious pancake mix, and Jason hasn't cooked it for me yet. So I'm thinking that might happen, and we can like share pictures. Why is he making faces? He's not supposed to be listening. Yes, the delicious breakfast food. Hey, Jason, you want to make coconut pancakes?
Huh?
Jason, what the hell? Pancakes. Pancakes.
What?
Rocks. Rocks. Look away. Look away.
What?
No. Make pancakes for your wife and daughters. Do it. Make pancakes.
No. No, make it stop.
Pancakes!
No.
Make pancakes! Do you think he's going to do it now? Should we just tell him it's going to happen again and again until he does? Well, it's been really super fun hanging out with you all tonight. If we get to see you next week, that'll be great. It's been lovely, and I'm gonna press the bloop to rate button. I love you all. Thank you so much. We'll see you next week.
Dude, I've been such a good girl.
Really?
Yeah.
No.
I don't have a plan.
Oh, the truth comes out. You don't have a plan?
Haven't you bothered me enough, you big banana head?
I'm fine! Totally fine! I don't know why it's coming out all loud and squeaky, because really, I'm fine.
Hey, I think you're really cool. I like you a lot. Maybe we can hang out or something.
Wouldn't it be nice to have a firm grip on reality and then choke it?
I don't want to alarm anyone, but I haven't snacked in 25 minutes. I don't know whether that sort of gets an award.
Sometimes I'll start a sentence, and I don't even know where it's going. I just hope I find it along the way. Like an improv conversation. Improvisation.
Wake up, have a coffee, and don't stab people. Stabbing's bad.
Give me a second, I need to get my story straight.
So you're telling me there's a chance? Yeah!
What should I wear?
Girl, I'm not picking for you. You can pick.
Look, if you're boring, just say that.
Here you go. Let me go, Corey.
It's just me and my
Yeah. Go, best friend.
I'm taking a nap!
You want to take a nap?
I'm taking a nap here.
Okay, take a nap right there then.
Good night. Why are you so obsessed with Halloween? Halloween is cool.
You're doing great.